Down. Hey everybody, it's Three Black Geeks. How's it going? Today we are talking about True Lies. I am D. This is CJ underneath me, and right beside me is DJ Sue.
Sir,
Like and subscribe. Don't disturb me, goddammit. Click like and subscribe, and subscribe. And also, while you're down there, if you're in the comic section, have fun. Have fun.
Super chat
you
away.
Want to use a slur? Have at it.
Super chat away on YouTube. That'd be
this
great.
is all good. It's all good. Have at it. Have fun.
Sir, today
on Twitch and lock us up. Don't go nuts.
Today I go by the Clever Lane. That's the name of the game today. Clever Lane. That's why I go there.
Hey Chris.
Basically be
Chris,
nice.
Chris.
Be nice. Be respectful. Don't force us to go to Odyssey or Rumble.
Hey Chris. Why are you wearing a Clubber Lang shirt? Because all I can think about is that white girl going, "No, you're Marvel money."
Hey, Damon E just about to fucking come up now.
Yo, man, who knew?
Hey, this TV show just series finale last night. He on the come up now.
How you like that? How you like you woke up into a job? Anyway, so
hey, just like he woke up into Lori Harvey.
So anyway, we're talking about True Lies, a movie that I got to admit kind of caught me off guard on how freaking action-packed it really is.
Can I point this out? I want people to understand something after me and Sue talked about Avatar 2. I don't hate James Cameron. James Cameron has a privilege that most people in his position that are good at, which is going through the fucking motions.
You really think so?
Avatar 2 is him going through the motions, and he can do it because it looks beautiful. A lot of people, writers can get away with it, directors can get away with it, actors can even get away with it, going through the motions. We love Denzel, greatest actor of all time. There's some movies I'm looking at Denzel like, you're just going through the motions, aren't you? All right, cool. That's fine. That's cool.
Can I also mention that when it comes to James Cameron and Avatar 2, we were honestly watching Avatar 1 on DX12 mode.
It was.
Man,
shit was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But it was the first movie.
That shit made me just question, so there's no actual people doing labor to make all of this happen, right? Because I would be mad. It better be CGI, because if there's a human body out in any of this, sue the hell out of James Cameron, because I didn't know you could make the film equivalent of Death Stranding. It felt like it was just a simulator.
Do not fucking tempt James Cameron, because he'll give us a fucking Death Stranding movie, and I will literally be sitting there like, it's a beautiful ass movie. The fuck am I watching?
Listen, it'd be the easiest paycheck Norman Reedus ever got.
Hey, Kojima will be sitting there with that paycheck like, I'm burning this fucking $100 bill, baby.
Hey, Ayers, what was that process that everybody was trying to fucking get during COVID that everybody couldn't get? That you said that it was was it a graphics card or something that everybody was trying to get and they didn't have enough of them?
Yeah,
the 3070,
the 3080s, the 3080s, the 3090s, and then AMD goes and drops the ball by announcing the 6600, the 6500, and the 6800 and 6900. 6900 being the top of the line, and it was a paper launch because nobody could get a single card.
Because James Cameron had 18 of them, duct taped all of them around each other, and then made Avatar.
He had them expensive ass Mac computers that nobody fucking likes because they're expensive for no goddamn reason.
You know what? Wait, you mean the trash can ones, Chris?
Yeah, the shit that's about to suck, dude. It's the price of a brand new dude. I could take that money and buy a fucking SI Civic with the sports package with that fucking money. That's how much it costs. I was disgusted. Whoever pays for this, number one, you're fucking rich. Number two, I will punch you in the throat for buying that shit.
And number three, Eric. And number three, Chris.
Was that before or after the chip shortage?
And Eric and Chris. And Chris. And number three, I feel like there was a Filipino right now that was listening to us going man, you paying too much for that. Exactly. Why you gonna pay for that much for the SI, bro?
But anyways, True Lies, I this was James Cameron at his peak. This is before Titanic. You know, he was on fire, and True Lies is a movie that it still holds up. I love it. It's wacky in the way that even in today's standards, it still works. Because look, we seen all 4 John Wick movies. It's ridiculous. True Lies is in that vein of John Wick, of how it ups the ante on the ridiculous shit that it does. And you're fine with it. It just works.
I think the only reason why it works in this is because it's a comedy. You get
comedy action.
You get to play around with a lot of things around with it. It's kind of fun, at least for me. Now, I know there's probably like 2 other times before where we saw pairings before in Hollywood where people react as how the media was reacting. I can speak for this because we was all live. I remember when this movie came out. And her pairing up with Arnold Schwarzenegger, number one, not only did it revitalize a good chunk of Jamie Lee's career, like it wasn't dead in the water or nothing like that. Let me make that very clear.
She was never floundering. She was coasting.
Never floundering. Yeah, she was like kind of coasting at this point. And much like how her character looked like in the beginning of the movie, all homely and wifey. Yeah, it was like Jamie Lee Curtis. You got a body on there. Come on, shake it, baby. And she's like, I'm 44. Come on, baby, shake it. Well, all right, I guess this worked. And that's it. Ever since then, Jamie Lee has kind of been floating around like, how you doing, Jamie?
like 44 in 1994.
I got to be honest with you. Jamie Lee Curtis is probably the most random person ever. If you're a Power Ranger fandom, there was a moment where Power Rangers will randomly pop up in pop culture. At one point, the year Lightspeed Rescue came out, you can find this picture online, dead ass. Jamie Lee Curtis popped up with her kids dressed up as the pink Lightspeed Rescue Ranger. And I was like, that's random as shit. Like, really who just thinks of that shit?
But Chris, hold on. See, nothing, and I repeat, nothing.
I know you're about to say it too.
Yeah, nothing will ever top the greatness. Like, I'm bearing the lead a little bit. When Jamie Lee Curtis did did her strip tease thing in True Lies, right? Every time I look back at that scene, I always say to myself, this is the same woman who came to Evo dressed up as Vega.
Dressed up as Vega, and nobody
knew
until she took off her mask when she was doing a photo op, and everyone was like, oh shit, Jamie Lee Curtis is there, who was there for her son who wanted to go to Evo. It is like, this is the most random shit ever. Like, she's just there at Evo, dressed up. Like,
honestly,
right.
But that's like the coolest thing that a celebrity can do. Like, they could just show up in costume, and no one would ever know. I mean, Ryan Reynolds did that for Deadpool. He actually took the costume from Fox and went trick or treating with his kids.
No, that's Ryan Reynolds.
You're
right. You're right.
And,
I'm saying like nobody would ever guess because he's under the costume.
I'm being that person. We got a whole fucking show called The Masked Singer. That's pretty much the whole concept. The whole
but no, not even that.
But the difference though is just imagine Jamie Lee Curtis walking around as Vega and she's not saying a word.
Yeah.
Like, unlike The Masked Singer, where okay, I could guess who's singing because they actually singing. This woman walking around with the claw mask on, and you wouldn't know.
But I also have to,
look.
But I also
I understand that. Eris, I know why you did that, and I understand that too. It was kind of cool. It was very cool when she did that, and she is known to be around the whole aura of that type of nerddom. That's nice. Shut the fuck up. Look at these. Look at them. Just look at them. I know it's not great, but shut up.
That's a terrible shot. It's a terrible shot if you're trying to get me to look at
Eris. Here's the sad part. Do you know all these motherfuckers are giving me these weak ass pictures of these titties, and I'm just mad. Anyway,
why not just take a screen cap from a strip? Well, no, you want to get current.
I want
current year.
I want it current. Yeah, I'm still a hermaphrodite. No, Jamie Lee Curtis.
I talked about this actor when we did Exit Wounds. Tom Arnold. It's funny. Like, he's one of like a handful of white guys that I find funny. Depending on the movie that you put him in, he's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna say it. Tom Arnold.
I think he's annoying, but he is wholesomely white.
That's the thing. Yeah, wholesomely white. That is a perfect. That's the perfect term.
Well, not just that. Both of you are correct, but I'm gonna say what really is real. Tom Arnold is Tom Arnold in every movie that he's in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Metal Gear Tom.
Oh, wait. Hold on, sis. We could do this. Since everybody likes to complain about this thing in Hollywood now, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is our SIGET.
So Snake, I'm just saying.
Hey, Snake. Think about it. Whole pile of shit. Just chase me, right, man?
It writes itself.
You know what, man? Tom Arnold, like you said, is Tom Arnold in everything he effing
He's Tom
does.
Arnold in everything.
Everything he does.
This 4-time divorcee literally is just like cruising through life.
Just being himself. I think the best thing that ever happened to him was marrying Roseanne and doing cocaine with that bitch. That was the best thing that ever happened to his life. Because since then, he's always been at this, hey, Tom, how are you not broke? I'm not. And it's like, yay, Tom Arnold. Like
he's shockingly not pro-Trump. He just cracks.
What you think? Rob, look. He has to be libertarian. Oh, Tom Arnold has all the check marks to be libertarian.
I think he is libertarian, but he ain't gonna say it. But he's definitely libertarian. But like, I remember when Rob Schneider was like going nuts about Trump. Yo, Tom Arnold was just like, yo, Rob, like, what the fuck you doing, dog? Like,
I will say this. I do like the fact that Tom Arnold beat out Randy Quaid. He's not the crazy one. Randy, who
knew? Didn't have that on my bingo card. Did not have that on my bingo card.
Yeah, I know. Take a step back. Tell me which Quaid brother. Yeah, I know Randy. But look, but shut up. Who knew that he was going to lose? Is what I'm trying to say to Tom Arnold in that contest.
Oh man! Look.
You
know what I feel sorry for? I've always said this when it came to like actors and stuff, because we talk about at length about how people like Oscar Isaac and Cliff Curtis are like so their skin tone, they can play anything. They can play a fucking Vato, or they can play a terrorist and shit, right?
Will you stop saying Vato like that? What? Will you stop saying Vato like a white woman? Like, I know I'm talking to the local Vatos.
No, but they put him in like, Cliff Curtis. You're gonna play.
The correct term, Chris, is cholo.
You can play a cholo. But my man Art Malik is playing the main terrorist Salim, and like I feel sorry for when you look at his filmography. He got pigeonholed to play.
I'm a terrorist. Oh! I have a falafel stand in this one. I'm not a terrorist, and that's a good one.
Now, yes, he is British-born Pakistani, to be fair, but at the same time,
you said Pakistani. I heard terrorist in every movie he plays. I don't know what you're talking about. Mexican, if he's not saying anything, and we can put him in the background.
First movie. Hey, I want you guys to take a guess. What was his first movie? If you had to take a wager, what was his first?
Oh, I know. Can I guess? I think it is Delta Force.
No, it's called. Sue, do you have a guess?
I'm really trying to think.
Without looking it up.
I'm not even looking it up. I'm really trying to guess. Like I'm really trying to picture something early 80s.
Possibly terrorist.
Not even terrorist. Like early 80s. Early 80s. Henchman number 532. He might have had one line, which was just nothing more than the Wilhelm scream because he got shot.
Or go.
God, what? You already said Delta Force, right?
Yeah, he already said it.
Fuck. No, not Made in the USA. What was that? What was that movie?
Invasion USA.
Yeah, Invasion USA.
That was the Russians, though. That wasn't the
It was the Russians. So no, I'm not gonna say that movie. I can't think, man.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. No, he wasn't in Commando. Even though he looks like it.
He was born in 1952, so in the realm of something in the 80s.
That could be anything in the 80s. You know that, man. Look, what movie was it?
Total Recall.
It's called Arabian Adventure.
Nigga, we would have never got.
I know, but I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is,
you can't.
it's like,
First off, you can't sell us that it was a movie that was going to be in movie theaters. And number two, you should have said, "Hey guys, make up a racist title to a movie." Trust me, somebody was going to say Arabian something.
But that's the thing. Day one, his first role was in Arabian. It's like you put the Pakistan. Wow, like damn, like
I mean,
that's.
I mean, listen, Chris. I can make up 2013 era video game titles. I can't do it with movies.
Funny thing, this is the second. This is the second Art Malik movie because he was in Booty Call as the Pakistani character.
I thought that was him. Holy shit! Because I was getting ready to say we are not. He said we are not Pakistani, you crackhead. We are Punjabis.
Yes, you have to lick it
before you take it. You got to watch it.
No. Screw that. Like boom, sha la la la. No. That's not the line.
Yeah, we're not.
We are not. We are not Pakistani. You crackhead. We are Punjabis. That will forever be the greatest line ever spoken by a convenience store.
Crackhead.
Called him a crackhead in mid-90s.
Crackhead.
No, this is late 90s when Booty Call came out.
Said I'm going to tell the black man who can easily kick my ass he's a crackhead. I love it.
It works. And get away with it. Why? Because very simple. They're the only thing on their mind is getting ass that they are clearly getting played by. This is the third time we've seen them tonight, isn't it?
I'm more mad that those dudes had a whole stick to them.
Yeah.
That whole little comedy gimmick. I was like, yo.
I guarantee you they were rehearsals.
Walk out the store if they start doing any of that.
They rehearsed that shit. They were waiting for that their whole career.
Boy, this is a nigga that stood up a lot, man. You got to lick it before you stick it.
You know what I couldn't hate the fact? Was the fact that he had a twin in this movie who was the good guy.
I thought it was the same.
I thought it was the same guy too. I'm like, I was like, hold up, did he just betray him?
That's what I'm saying. Does he betray him at the end of this movie? Because I could have swore they was on the same side. See, that shows you like, and right there, just real talk. Dude, you're a racist. You're simple point. You're a racist. If you see all of those men as bad men. You're just racist, and I think you need to admit it. Now, of course, the first thing we see is I was about to call this nigga Kimball. I don't know why.
John Kimball.
I was really about to call this nigga John Kimball. I can't believe that.
You really tried to go with something pre-Terminator 2. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. All right. So first off, we see Schwarzenegger sneaking underwater into a party. Goes,
I'm sorry, man. The first mission from Metal Gear is the first thing that came to my mind.
And just imagine he had to break through some ice. He broke through the ice.
Yep.
When he got out the water and walked out all slowly, they're like, "Hey, Arnold, you are 6'3", walking slow. We all can see
Everyone can see you.
We all can see you, Arnold." Anyway, I like how he just walks up in the party. He's got the fresh on, tux on, and all the rest of that. Walks right in. First person he sees is a chef. Goes in French. What is this? This is terrible. Get rid of it.
Like,
and I like how somebody like, today? Like, yo, he just walking the old acting smooth and shit, grabbing all champagne over there. Like, I love it. And the first person he sees, of course, Eris, is your girl. Everybody's
girl in the 90s.
Everybody's favorite Asian, Tia Carrera.
I mean, come on, look at them dimples, bro.
Come on, man. Look at that. It's like Hawaii, part of Japan, a part of the Philippines. All staring back at you.
Like, it's all the best parts of Asia just glowing right there.
You know what? I look. Real talk. How many times did somebody like now? I know Hollywood done it a couple times, but how many people do you think really seriously went to TSA? Yeah, you Chinese, right?
I believe that has happened. Okay, you want me to answer that question for you, D?
Yes, sir.
I do believe that has happened at least twice.
I think that happened more than you should. I think
I'm gonna say twice.
I feel bad for look. I know black actors get it, but I feel bad for Asian actors because I think they get it more than us. Can you tell me which way to go on the set? Right over there. Oh, thank you so much. Can you also get no, I can't. Why? Because I'm the star of this thing. I feel like Asian people get that more than black because I'm the star here. Oh, you don't work behind no, I don't. I'm actually in this. Oh, I am so sorry. Why are you talking like that? I feel like Tia Carrera went through so much crap. But for real, everybody loved Tia Carrera. The first movie that everybody got a first movie. Mine's was Wayne's World was the
Wayne's
first time
World.
and Wayne's World, started so many ships for young white boys and let's just be in it, some black men. When he saw Tia on stage with that guitar in her head. Quite frankly, she became everybody's Asian girlfriend that they always wanted in the 90s.
Oh, without a doubt.
And she had that same power in the 80s too. I forgot she was in the 80s.
Yeah, she was in the 80s. You know, the interesting thing is seeing Tia Carrera in the 90s, like at least for us, like for our age range, we look at that and we say, you know what? We can enjoy Nirvana.
Yeah.
I don't know why seeing a South like a woman from the South Pacific playing the guitar and playing her ass off made it okay for me to enjoy grunge.
Wow. All it took was an Asian woman. I feel like I feel like there's like a Black history fact that black people made grunge and I can't throw in your face and I should, but I can't because I can't pick up that nigga. You listen to Lenny Kravitz.
I'm like, that was long after grunge was considered dead. Okay,
I mean, look, grunge is one of the most will go as one of the most overrated art forms to be because. In my opinion, you're not allowed to enjoy grunge if if the generation before try to get rid of disco so adamantly. But I don't know. It's a weird little thing they got. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. They white people were ready to get rid of disco.
No, they were. But I mean, I'm saying for us. I mean, me personally, I enjoy grunge.
Oh yeah. I don't, and I do. I say I don't because my ass actually listens to lyrics, and a lot of these are super white people problems. You know what I mean? Like, I say, like, the day is very hard. Like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, look, man. Listen.
Do you know why black people
sorry if I enjoy Nirvana and Alice in Chains. Okay?
No. Do you know why black people love Black Hole Sun? Listen to those lyrics, nigga. Listen. By the time you go there, Black Hole Sun. Won't you come? And those songs also 90s grunge have this way of there are so many white kids doing acid and instead of being in like free love mode, they're like trying to kill each other. Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, so he's up there mingling in the party and all that shit, and I like the whole time where it's just he's smooth, man. I will give it. Arnold, this has to be the only movie I've seen Arnold so smooth, man. He actually has the charisma he has, which is a lot. Like I think a lot of people underplay how charismatic Arnold really is. A lot of that comes out in this movie, young. It's just so smooth when he does that shit, and it gives us one of the best opening action scenes ever. Sir, can you show me your invitation? You want my invitation? Here's my invitation.
Only Arnold can do something so Arnold.
Did y'all talk about Jay while I was I step away. Did y'all talk about like how James Cameron films these action scenes and they look really good and very well made?
No. This is a good example. This is a great segue into that because we were just about to get into the action scene. Also, we talked about her. Get your
For the love of God.
What the hell is knocking? All right.
I had to murder that.
Yeah. Are you okay now, Chris? You okay now?
Good. Glass. Sorry. My bad. But Tia Carrere,
put that shit on the floor. Put it on the floor.
He's like, put it on the floor.
Put that shit on the floor now.
Anyways,
I knew you were going to be rattles today. I knew I should have told your ass to put it on the ground.
First off, can you put back Tia Carrere in her fun bags, please? That would be great.
Dude, she is a strong B cup. There's nothing fun about them. They lickable. Anyway.
First off, I think people forget the power that Tia Carrere had in the 90s.
Hold on. Give Eris 2 seconds. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Did you sue?
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Lion face.
All right,
All right, there we go. All right.
Okay. I got it.
All right. Now.
Okay, Tia Carrere tittying. Let's go.
All right, Titty Carrera.
The thing is, I think people forget the power that Tia Carrere was rolling with in the 90s, where she somehow, like, I don't know, I ain't gonna say Tia Carrere is like filmography is an anomaly. It's like, no, she was the it girl that they had her in certain movies in the 90s.
Yeah.
And
80s too. And we was saying the 80s and the 90s, she was the Asian girl that everybody wanted to be with, yada yada yada. And one thing D has to bring up, she does got a forehead on her. She got a bit of a forehead. Not like a big, like a plate or nothing like that. But
which means you try to slide in Tia Carrere's Twitter DM, she ain't gonna answer you. So just
no. She's pretty Asian with a tan. She was gonna do that anyway.
Which is ironic because she's voicing the older sister in Lilo and Stitch, and they gave her character these thick ass Lilo and Stitch, and they gave her them thick ass thighs and shit. And I'm like, Tia Carrere has no thick ass. What are we doing here? Wow.
Shut up, Chris.
Shut up, Chris. No, here's Chris. She wished she was that Hawaiian.
Yeah, exactly. She wishes her Filipino behind wishes she was that Hawaiian. Like,
shut up, Chris.
Hey. She was cute in this when she was trying to rub up when Arnold yoked her over to it when they was dancing. She was like, "Oh my, Schwarzenegger, you are strong." Or it was like, "Whoa, hey Arnold, stop." Because we talked about this during rehearsal. I can feel your erection. I don't like that. And I'm mean to tell you about this.
Or D, because she knows the lore. My goodness, Mr. Olympia.
Here's all. Usually when a woman calls me Mr. Olympia and she does the sex. So we're doing the sex or not. Oh, hold on. This is peak Arnold.
Also,
so he's about two things.
Also,
money
Arnold.
and
Also, Arnold.
Hold on. Money. No, three things. He's about three things. Money, fucking, and stogies this big. So,
also Arnold.
This is a stogie.
His stogies be like massive. It's just a stogie. It's only like 2 inches big. Like that thing's bigger than your face. Like, it's just a stogie. I love it.
Nah, also Arnold. So
get that glizzy out your mouth, nigga.
Also Arnold. So I heard you're doing a show called Relic Hunter. I would love to do a guest appearance on that show.
But I'm busy right now.
Yeah, I'm busy right now.
No. I'm doing a show Relic Hunter. That is good, but the television is not where I need to be.
And I do not say that because I wish to be the president, but I am running the California.
The only time I want to be on the television is if I'm with the Leno, with the Letterman, I want to be there.
but until then, please take these two tickets for a free dinner at Planet Hollywood.
I might like this. Well, you know what Arnold thinks you. No. You did it wrong.
No, Chris is still mystified that is still that was ever a thing.
I want folks to understand this.
Hold on, and let's make it all the way. Oh my God, Arnold! Thank you. I like the. Hey, Arnold, this coupon's 5 years old.
He's gone.
You just opened this thing.
I want people to understand this. So, birthday weekend, I went to Vegas, and as I'm walking the strip, I happened to look up.
You went to Circus. I told you not going that motherfucking place. It smell like pee, doesn't it?
Looked up. Me and the girl drinking on the balcony of this bar, and I happen to just look over to my right. What the fuck do I see? Big ass Planet Hollywood, and I'm sitting up there dumbfounded, like, how are you still open in Vegas?
Because
How?
It makes sense.
That doesn't make any sense with all.
It makes sense, Chris. It can shut down across the country.
It ain't shutting down in Vegas.
It's not shutting down in Vegas.
That confounded me to the point where I was like,
Chris, we have several Hell's Kitchens in America, and several of them have closed down. It ain't closed down in Vegas yet.
Yeah, the one in the MGM here, and then the one in Vegas ain't shut down.
I'm scared to go. Look. Me and my wife was talking about that the other day. Prince George's County, I love you to death. I would do anything to support this place. I ain't going there. Oh, I ain't going.
Because the niggas took over.
I ain't not going over there. Actually, I thought it was going to be at the wharf. Yeah, they said they're going.
It's at the wharf. So we're fine. We're fine.
Hey, Chris.
You're fine. We're fine.
No. It's the wharf, Chris. That's worse. That's like far worse.
Is it worse?
Yeah.
Have you not seen the wharf? It's gentrified now. We're fine.
Hey, Chris,
we're great.
Hey, Chris. Here's the thing. I don't care how gentrified you telling me. There are still people fighting.
Not as much as the MGM.
Yes, there are.
Bullshit.
No
way.
All right.
Ain't no way.
Eris, no. First off, I don't know why I'm doing this. Of course not. But in comparison, there's a reason why. See, you just have food at the wharf. There's money to be lost at the MGM. There's a reason for them to fight. Is what D is trying to. Do you, Chris? This is the funny thing. You're smarter than me, but yet math eludes you in situations.
Because I go based off of what the Gen Zers put up on TikTok about the fights.
This is why
so I see more fights.
Stop trusting. This is why I keep on telling you. Stop trusting niggas that were born after 1994. Them niggas ain't got no concept of the world. And I told you that shit.
The Gen Zers told me
they don't know.
More fights at the
MGM
than the wharf.
You got that all the way wrong. You got that all the way. You got it all the way wrong. First of all, you're going back way too early. You never trust anyone born after the .com era.
.com bust or era?
The bust.
The bust. Okay.
That'd be 97, wouldn't it?
No, that was 98.
98.
That was 98. A part of me is thinking 99. When did Pets.com go out of business? That was 98?
99. 99.
Hold on. When did Hot Jobs go out of not Hot Jobs? Hotwire. When did Hotwire go out? That was 98. That was 98. That was part of the bus.
Pets.com hung on until until Bezos came through and was like, I'm buying you guys. Peace.
I mean, Pets.com had no reason to go out of business in it.
Well, they did. Well, real quick.
Hotwire's still active, by the way.
Oh, okay. No, but back up, but real quick before we go back to True Lies.
I'm pretty sure the nigga that ran Lidos had his board shut, had his whole front door boarded up, doing cocaine. I know the FBI coming in this motherfucker. I'm waiting for the stuff.
What happened to Pets.com real quick? If you ever get a chance to, folks, go watch the documentary Dark Side of the 90s. They talked about the .com bubble bust. But what happened with Pets.com was basically they rode the wave of that fucking pet sock, right? They rode the wave of that shit. They spent so much money, they never recouped all that fucking money that they put into the advertisement of that fucking damn pets of that sock puppet.
It had no business. Why it failed so hard.
So it's like they had big traffic going to the site, but you weren't getting enough people buying things to recoup the money to go back. I
like how boomers and Gen Xers had to deal with our business is stable. This .com thing is working for us, and it fell apart. I like with millennials, our version of my startup makes the most sense. I don't need the equipment for it, just the idea.
It's just like
it's the same type of optimism. I need to do.
It's the same reason why Netscape, as soon as they went public, they got fucking F5 by fucking Microsoft a year later when they were like, hey, by Internet Explorer, because guess what? Internet Explorer was built into Windows. So you don't have to buy the Netscape shit separately. You got Internet Explorer.
And Bill Gates is like, here's Bill Gates. I hope you understand what the word full circle means. It's something that my company is great at doing. By the way, you want to come to an island with me? It's a couple days. It'll be fun. Just a couple days. Just two. I got it's all good. My friend Jeff's down there, man. He's nice, man.
Speaking of which, D put up a video from this the action scene. Look, I'm not for animal cruelty, but this is the funniest shit
ever. Let me
ever.
just be real with y'all. The only reason I say I am is because this. Dogs can take a certain amount of pain. And I'm not saying go out there and beat the crap out of a dog. That's terrible.
Look, we did not support Michael Vick during his endeavors, but it is what it is.
I understood because I know how the hood is. But
well, D, who we are of the Negro color, so you know.
Look, man, I got family members in the South. I think you know how.
All three of us got family members in the South. We know the deal.
I know how our world kind of goes, so I'm not going to that. But the thing when it comes to dogs is that I think everybody sees dogs as these little precious creatures that you can't fucking harm, and I'm thinking like, have you seen a dog? Have you been around a dog? Dogs are some rude assholes that fight each other all the time, even when they're playing. So, a couple of Dobermans getting the fluke. I'm cracking up.
No, it's funny.
Comedy.
It's funny to me because the dogs reacted like any other dog. We're like, oh, shit.
I like how the dog got up like, yo, we let that Austrian nigga clap our head. I think it was German. Austrian. Open your worldview. I'm sorry, the dogs. Roof. Roof.
I'm a fan of any action scene that has people on skis and they get shot because that's funny as shit when they get shot and they're flying.
Oh man, I love that part where Arnold gets all the way down there. Here goes Tom.
Put your head back.
Move your head back. I'm like that. That's just gangster.
Dude, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I love Modern Warfare 2, where you and Soap are fucking going into the Soviets and you're getting chased by people on skis. I get to shoot people off fucking snow sleds. It's great. I love it.
Boy, you can't get shot and die off that thing. That's so funny when it happens too.
Dude, but here's my thing.
Call of Duty, because everything is so, POV and all that. I hate how when you see all the crap that goes down, it's like this. Okay, dead. No, like ever since Call of Duty 1, ever since Modern Warfare 1, everything after that was like, this is just fictional. This is just pure fiction.
At the same time, I'm like, yo, first off, Arnold, I've been in a suit. That's not a fun thing to run in, especially in snow. So you slipping and sliding, you still out here, man.
The suit is tactical. See, it's tactical. It's made with Kevlar and it's made with the fine stretches.
Hey, I like how Arnold and my man that was the Indian IT guy for the CIA.
What you trying to say? Affirmative action hire? Is that what you're...
That's what it is. I mean, look, when you're
94, it's 94, and DC was like the only city in the country following affirmative action.
First off, when your boss is a white man, that's Nick Fury, great value Nick Fury.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we ever had a chance to tell y'all this is our first movie with the great Charleston Heston as Nick Fury. Like, what the hell, yo?
There was a white writer on that writing staff was like, all right, put Charlton Heston in the iPass.
His ass off. Hey, I bet you don't even know who, yeah, you liked it. Yeah, it's for a comic book movie. It's simply like, yeah, it's from a comic book. Like, what comic book? Oh, man, the Avengers. You don't know nothing about Avengers?
First of all, that is not Nick Fury. That is Kevin Flame.
No, you said it wrong. That is not Nick Fury.
That is not Nick Fury.
That is Nathan. That is Nathan Furious.
No. Nathan Furious would be Gary Chalk.
Anger. No, Nathan Anger.
Nathan Anger is Gary Chalk playing that character. This is clearly the cousin of Kevin Flame.
Guys. Metal Gear reference here.
The Gary Chalk.
Metal Gear reference.
This isn't Big Boss. This is Huge Manager.
huge manager. I like that. Big boss.
Hey Chris. Hey Chris.
Yeah.
Come on, take one, man. Take one.
All right.
Take one. There you go. There you go. Good, man. Good. Good. That's a good boy. Good boy.
Somewhere in the night.
I gotta tell you something. Ma'am. I saw two young Latinos walk into the store. I will keep an eye on them. Get an eye.
I need to know what was the paycheck for this movie for Charlton Heston. Because I didn't understand not a fucking word he was saying.
Wait. I'm sorry. What is your name? Yolanda. Look, Yolanda. I don't know. Stairs and deport them.
Punished Roy Campbell.
I feel like there's a storyline that should have happened.
Putting the word punished in front of any name always makes it funnier.
It really is. Somebody said Big Hoss.
Big Hoss.
But dog, because here's the thing. I think I said this before in the Congo episode, because my man, that's the IT guy for the CIA, he was in the Congo. He was the best friend to the main dude that was trying to bring Amy back, right? Yeah. I was always like, yo, he avoided the terrorism thing. He got pigeonholed into being like Indian IT guy, and I was like, damn.
I think, like I said, a lot of
Charlton Heston stairs and gun rights. God damn it. Woo, man! Gotta laugh and keep from crying, because we're in April and there's already been like how many gun shootings?
Not enough.
No. Looking at this picture, looking at this. God, go back to okay. Never mind. There we go. Found it. That is the look of a man who hopes that he is alive to see January 6th.
Man, listen, he is the face of January 6th. There was a flag.
All we need is a dope. Look. Hey, yo, somebody get on fucking on Photoshop. Put the "Don't Tread on Me" in the corner of that bitch.
Heads on pikes.
Hey, look. Hey, Charleston. And Mr. Heston. What do you think about Sheriff Arpaio? Fox News.
Oh my God, man! Look, that is look. If they had a planted flag, it has to be Charlton Heston.
So wait. So I can already see that just from looking at this shot. He says the following line: "Consider this place inner paradise."
Yo, guess what? Hold on, take the picture down real quick. His foxhound unit is headed by that fucking dude with the goddamn horns and shit.
The one from January 6th. You talking about the Monster Hunter cosplay?
Think about it. All of a sudden, gun to his head, CQC. Let it go. Let it go.
Hey, you know who you said that to, right? You know who you said that to, right?
Oh God, who?
He said it to that chick that got fucking tapped twice.
Yeah.
Woo, man.
Bitch. No, I'm sorry.
Thank you, D. Thank you.
Woo! I feel
click the like button. First off, I want everybody that's looking.
Yeah, everybody click this damn like button right now.
First off. Second of all,
Look, I feel us as
How is it that we had a long conversation before? This had nothing to do with y'all. This is just 3 Black Geeks, and I got to bring y'all into this just for 2 seconds. Why do y'all listen to us? It's been 13 years. Why the fuck do y'all listen?
Wait, D, hold on. The perfect person to sum it up for us.
Why? Why?
Just why?
It's like savage jokes. And the certain jokes that y'all don't want to make because everybody wants to be PC about shit, and you want somebody to take the strays, so let it be some niggas that ain't got that much of a Twitter following to take it. I get it. I understand why y'all listen to us.
And yet, we're still here and not on Rumble. We haven't been chased off yet.
I'm just saying, don't make me be like, hey, yo, academics, you cool. Don't make me do that.
I want people to understand. I'm the moderate liberal here, all right, and I'm saying these fucking savage ass jokes. I want people to understand that. That's where I'm at.
I need y'all to understand this shit. Technically, D's a big pussy. I'm a big pussy. If you need somebody to go for you when it comes to rights and to really get into why black people get mistreated and shit, like I'm your Huckleberry, nigga.
That just sounds.
Why you listen to us? I done said the F word so many times, and y'all still here.
D, first of all, that sounds like a boss in Metal Gear, so please don't use that again.
What, Huckleberry?
No, what you said earlier. You said big pussy. That is a Metal Gear boss.
First of all, Big Pussy was one of the best characters in Sopranos. I'm gonna need y'all to
very
put
much
respect
so
on that.
Big
Pussy was great until he got fucking clipped. So, God, I gotta watch Sopranos. So in other words, I love that show. Anyway,
in other words, you sound like a mid-boss character in a PS2 only action game. Man, from 2001.
You way too high. I think a flash game on Newgrounds, nigga. You were aiming way too high.
Yeah, it just sounds like a deleted boss character from Rise to Honor. Anyway,
No, I mean, look. If we're talking, January 6th for us as black folks, and I said it on the year-end review.
Wow.
I said it best. It was unintentionally the best thing that happened to black Twitter and just black people, period, because the jokes went nuts.
Look, and I have to reiterate it. It hit me because like weeks before me and my dad had this whole conversation about how white people were freaking out when Trump lost, right? And it hit me. It was just my dad told me that the revolution has made it here, son. When certain things don't involve us. And when I saw that, and y'all remember when we talked that night, how giddy I was when I said, guys, this has zero to do with black people. The revolution has started.
And then even more, look. The only involvement with us was when, again, black man did the Lord's work for black excellence, reared his head when Ashley Babbitt got tapped twice, clipped twice.
I gotta tell y'all. First off,
fuck around and find out. Second of all, D, go ahead.
Chris, your joke is the best thing in the world to this day. Bam, chop of his ass. That was funny. But what did it for D? You remember this got banned real quick because white folk were mad at us? Pow! Do 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 do. Showed her getting shot over and over again. Pow! Lift every voice and sing pow! Lift it.
The way.
Real talk.
The goat.
Here's me. Yeah, ban that shit. Yeah.
No, the goat. The goat was after the shot. The freaking Capitol with the checkpoint. Nigga, somebody put a kill cam in there with the respawn. I refuse to believe that this is happening on Black Twitter.
If you still see people running to the when you see the countdown going,
you see the dots. You just see the dots moving.
Somebody doing fucking teabag on Ashley Babbitt's face.
Hey, Chris, Eris, you know as well as I do. The best thing when it goes to the reset errors, instead of it spawning right directly in front of the Capitol, you're all the way down at the end of the mall. Like shit, I gotta run.
Go to your last save point, fam.
Oh god.
But no, man. Like, look, the makeup of the CIA of where Arnold and them work at. It's always interesting to me because
first off, they do. I say this joking, but I say this as a person that really ain't got no reference to it. They pretty much work for Foxhound. There was some super black ops
look, but like they did film a good chunk of this stuff in DC.
Yes,
they did. Film
I had
to
look that up. I had to look it up for one main reason. I didn't take a picture of it. It wasn't that big of a deal. But when I saw the boxed Metro bus, and I was like, yo, and when it passed and I saw the original logo on it, I was like, they actually filmed this in DC. That's a trick for a lot of people that if you want to know if they really filmed in DC, look at the cop cars, look at the buses. Now, if the buses don't look nothing like DC, it's LA, okay? It's LA or Toronto, wherever they did it there. All right. Now the cop cars that can kind of get you, and I will admit that cop cars. You can put if it's an Impala, you can get an Impala. Now, here's the trick. Now, if it's in the 1990s, you'll know if it's a DC cop car. Trust me, you'll know it. To this day, now the thing that pisses me off is in modern day. You know how the DC cars got the United States flag on the side, right?
Yep.
You know how easy it is to make that car a DC car, but not a DC cop car. It is so easy. It's like so bland. So the way when I saw that, I was like, I gotta check this. So I looked it up. This is actually a DC movie. It was filmed in DC, filmed in Bethesda, and filmed in
Georgetown.
Yeah, filmed in Georgetown too.
They actually saw the whole chase sequence when he's on horse. That's actually at the Georgetown Mall.
Yeah,
and in the streets of Georgetown. Now, me as a kid, like my mom, because she worked in DC, she automatically keyed in on like, that's a Georgetown hotel. Holy crap, they actually did film here. Wow.
Now there's one thing that D has a problem with. Now, this is one of those things where they could have filmed this anywhere. And people like New York, people who are from New York, they get like this. So D's about to have his moment. Remember when the whole scene you said with the horse and all the rest of that shit, right? Now, do I have the picture up? I do have the picture. Where's the damn horse at? There he is. Now,
real question. Who did it better? Schwarzenegger on a horse or Keanu Reeves on a horse?
Man, Keanu killed a couple guys. This nigga let a motherfucker get away with him on a bike.
But hang on. This shot right here, Arnold. What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm saying this shot right here. First of all, Arnold got the horse to pull him back and save his life, and have a whole conversation, and have a one-liner with him.
What kind of cop are you? I loved it. Now
it was funny.
Now this is where D gets to be that person, and y'all guys are about to agree with me. Now I know what's behind. I know what's just to the right of Arnold right there, or to the left of Arnold right there, which is the monument. So I'm looking at it. Are y'all guys in Roslyn? Because that's the key bridge right there.
I think because Georgetown is right there near Roslyn.
Yeah, I know it's right there in Roslyn. That's why I said, "Are y'all niggas in Roslyn?" Huh?
Looks like it.
Here's what
looks like it.
And like I said, this could be easily filmed in LA or anywhere else. But if it isn't, here's it. I know exactly what hotel you're at. That is actually a very damn good shot. Seriously, there are spots in Roslyn where you can look into DC and it's that freaking gorgeous. It's the best part. It's the best best way to see the skyline of DC, in my opinion.
I mean, they did that, and I always bring up like when they filmed Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier here in DC. Like I went to DC when they were filming it, and they did a good job of really because. They did a good job, number one, of making you believe that Triskelion is literally in between Roslyn and Georgetown and shit over there. I would give them credit for that. Like, it was believable. Like, is there an actual, maybe it is shit. Like, but like, D's right. Like, where some of the certain shots that they got, it's like, that's Roslyn. They did some B shots in Rosalind. I know they did.
And here's the funny thing. And here's the funny thing for anybody who wants to be funny. So where's Rosalind? That's Virginia. Note, I did not say they filmed in Virginia for a good reason because, like I said, I think it's in LA. But at the same time, even if they did, nigga, that is literally across that bridge. You're still technically in DC.
Yeah, you really are because it's that
I
bubble.
know that's Virginia. Sure. Rosalind to me, Roslyn, Silver Spring, and Alexandria got the same problem. We're not part of DC. Yes, the fuck you are.
Yes, you are.
It's like,
downtown Silver Spring.
Shut up.
Downtown Silver Spring, you can literally step outside of the local Silver Spring club and go a block down the street, and you're in DC.
And you know what these motherfuckers got the nerve to say? Oh no, I'm from Maryland, nigga. It's DC. You're from DC. Just say you're from DC. It's fine. I live in Prince George's County. You have to walk at least 6 miles into PG before it's no longer DC no more. So, like, come on, dog. Like, anyway.
Nah, but like, let me ask you guys this. So, the whole core of this movie is them going after this terrorist, right? You know, Malik, Salim.
Muhammad Jihad.
Yeah.
Durka.
There was always something in this movie that I'm not gonna say it's a plot hole because maybe I missed something. How did Salim find Arnold and Jamie in that hotel?
I think it was a combination of holy shit, we got to make these plots converge. We kind of did abandon this whole plot for a good 40 something minutes. We might as well make it converge back into it. Easy. They saw he was they caught him slipping.
Okay.
That's simple.
All right. I'm not mad at it, but it was always something that I was like, did I miss a plot point here? Did I just didn't pay attention?
No, it's not even that complicated. It's the very simple thing called terrorist magic. Anyway.
I mean, you know what? I don't know why I said that because technically the movie answered it because Salim keyed in on Arnold when he came in there to talk to Tia. He slapped the shit out of fucking Tia twice.
Boy, he slapped it.
Open hand slap. Not open hand slap. No, he gave her the Will Smith. That shit.
Nah, man, he gave her the full Ike.
Man.
Now,
well, she was being paid handsomely, as she said, so.
Now, with all this going on, you probably say, so what's going on with Jamie Lee Curtis? Oh, Jamie Lee, she just has a regular ass job.
She's a legal secretary like my mom, man. That's exactly what it looks like. All them papers, yep.
Mm-hmm. All them notes and all the rest of that shit. Apparently.
That old ass computer.
Bruh.
Man.
That looks like an IBM. I think it's
an IBM. That is a pure IBM.
That's a pure IBM. Hey.
Compact didn't pick up the contract yet.
Hey, DC. Hey, all kids that had DC parents that had government jobs. Can't y'all smell the pens and the folders? Can't y'all smell them motherfuckers? Because I can.
I smell them very distinctly.
All right, now there was how these plots converge was Helen has a guy that is calling her. Now it's so funny because your boy over there, like, you know what? I had not been with my wife. I want to show her that I still love her. You know, I've been messing up, but it's all good. I want to go down there. He goes down there all happy, like, I'm about to give her some of this dig at lunch.
At lunch.
Great. Next thing you know, she get a call. It's like, mystery man. Who? Simon? Oh my God. And Arnold doing the best Arnold acting in the world. You know, somebody cheating on him. I know, Arnold. Who's going to cheat on you? But anyway.
6'1" Austrian. Who would cheat on you?
Who would cheat on you? Yeah. But he hears the whole conversation. He hears the whole conversation like, who is my wife seeing? Who she's seeing? This tub of sex. Bill flipping Paxton. A 3BG favorite.
Bill Paxton plays a guy like, look, let's be real.
I didn't know that Quagmire came to life, young. Like,
not even that. He is He is the definition of fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
not just fake it till you make it, but just smarmy asshole. Because hold on, he said the line when he wants to show Arnold, "Hey, would you like to get this classic Corvette?" The line which comes up during the test drive is, "The vet makes them wet."
Mm-hmm.
That is by far the most 1994 thing.
What are you talking about? There are niggas today that still go by that line with their fucking V8
Yeah.
Hemi Chargers, like they gets the chicks wet.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you're saying no. See, but Chris, you're saying Hemi, you're saying Charger, you're saying all this shit. Guess what? All those things aren't. They're not a fucking vet.
Here's D. This is D being honest with you.
You're fair.
I think that line.
I'm just saying.
Harris, real talk. I think that line is still very in vogue with the Corvette community.
It probably is.
I think Vet Makes Them Wet is on a t-shirt somewhere, and when they look at True Lies and that part comes on, they all high-five each other like a motherfucker and all that shit. I got a Stingray. I got a 99. I got a Camaro that I treat like a Corvette.
I mean, what are you supposed to say, like for the Hemi boys? Hemi make some shimmy.
I guess that's actually a good one. Might want to copyright that, sir.
That's actually a decent one.
Might want to trademark that shit.
Patent pending, trademark pending, copyright pending.
Oh, so what
make some shimmy.
Hey, look, I see you out there. Yeah, nigga, you know what they say about a Mustang? I'm gonna spin out and actually roll up on a curve. Look, baby. Look, just let's deal with it. Hear the engine though. You hear the engine though? Yeah.
No, but like his character, and it kind of speaks. Well, go ahead.
I was also going to mention, I love how the camera always zooms in on Arnold on that classic Rick Grimes camera eye fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's funny that Arnold kind of started that because I got that vibe just from because I think this is the only movie that we see the camera do a long like pull into Arnold eye fucking the camera,
and I love it.
Anytime he knows somebody is up to some shit, that right there.
I love it because again, now give James Cameron. James Cameron his due. Number one, he knows him and Arnold clearly have a good relationship with each other. Number two, I done seen he brought I mean it. This is some of the best work you're going to see from Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah. This is actual acting from him. There's actual different stuff he's doing, so I love it, yeah.
But I think
this is the look. This is the look. This is the face you make when you know somebody is full of shit.
So let me get these straight.
You got
home at 7
flat
o'clock.
tire.
You got a flat tire. Is that you got a flat tire, and that's why you was slow. It's okay.
You know what you are, Jamie Lee? You are a choir boy. Yes, I know he said that several years before.
I would say this. There is something.
You know what he said? I know what he said. I have to say something, Helen. I don't want to know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low.
If you're playing me, keep it on the low. I don't want to know.
Because my heart can't take it anymore. If you're playing me, please don't let it show.
Otherwise, no more shopping sprees.
No more late light sprees. No more VIPs. No more the VIPs. No more dough. We're not going to keep you no more.
Jamie at the table after
he's getting a little tired of broken promises.
I gotta be honest with you, Jamie had this face when he was really trying to get to the bottom of it.
I see you, nigga.
You had the list. You dare to have the fucking list too, didn't you?
You're right. You are fucking right.
See, this is why, like, again.
It's Arnold with a lisp at that.
Between you doing Arnold with the lisp and your fucking pocket T-Pain.
What would you do if your mom was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor? Which is hungry. It's the only way.
But nah. Jamie was looking like this when Arnold was like asking her questions.
The best part was her shaking the coffee pot.
I like it. So,
but I would say this though: the whole thing with Jamie and Arnold, that subplot, I thought it was interesting because there is a layer of truth to it because it's the aspect of if you live a certain life, you kind of want to spice it up. I think that's something that some people tend to get into when they're in a relationship or marriage, where they want to do something to spice it up. a little
And
bit, you know.
unfortunately, a lot of marriages, you will have one person that's doing, I guess, to be honest with you, a lot of cool shit. And some people, it's not necessarily you married a boring person or whatever. You just like
You're from a different walks of
y'all,
life.
y'all kind of have different walks of life. Y'all gonna have different vibes, but whenever y'all vibe together, y'all vibe together. The problem is this, and this is something I had to learn. I think a lot of people need to learn is that yeah, it's okay to be different, but fuck, you need to come together and you need to do some shit. And I'm not even talking about dates and shit. You have to have some type of communication, all that. I think one of the best things that Eris, you have ever said didn't have nothing to do with a marriage, but it had something to do with the fact that you have to know somebody. We was doing Light It Up. He said, "You nigga, you don't know none of your star kids. That's stupid." And but here's the thing. Let's take that into a marriage. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that? So what do y'all do? Do y'all eat? Nigga, do y'all talk? How often are you at home, bro? Like, like certain things. So basically, and I wish I did get that shot of Arnold where he heard her talking. He's like, I can't believe it. I thought I was doing everything I possibly could. I know she wants to talk. Who wants to talk? But still,
I think there were certain moments where
like you can tell
he thought his wife was one way, but like it was her doing a sexy day, her really rolling into that room with that dress. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Now I like this. Now I like it because let's to go real quick through it. She gets a call to go back to Simon because Simon is like, "Yeah, I'm about to fuck this shit." So he brings her over there. He does way too much. Look, Bill Paxton, great actor. He does a lot of creepy shit to Jamie Lee Curtis, which I don't want to.
The incel vibes that he got in this. Holy shit! Look, let me tell you something.
Hey, yo, Chris. I know you can't see it, and I know a lot of you can't see it in the picture. But if you look by that phone, there's a 4chan logo. Anyway, go ahead.
What I'm saying is this. I think me and Eris can atone to this, and maybe D2 can see this. I've been to many of anime conventions.
First of all, that's a whole lot of shit going on.
Yo, what
I know.
happened,
I don't know. Somebody might have got shot.
Fire.
I've seen plenty of dudes.
Nah, y'all guys can't see us. Eris can see me. This is somebody in the background.
It's like Eris. He's like, "Hey, Chris, there's a guy on fire behind you." That's cool.
No. Here's Chris. No, Chris, you gotta do it naturally. Oh yeah, man, that's Tim, man. I seen him yesterday.
It's crazy.
Man, that nigga cool, man. He cool, bro.
I got the dog, dude. The dog next to me right now. You ain't seeing it. She'll probably just look out and be like, "All right, whatever, cool."
Man, he over here,
go back to
man.
sleep.
Fine,
But nah, I've seen plenty of dudes at cons that are like Bill Paxton, and it's like it's like sad and creepy at the same time. Like, bruh, like, what are you doing? Like,
same shitty hair, same
shitty hair,
same
porn mustache
that don't have the guts to be a full mustache. You know what I mean?
And just the line when he said, "Could you at least?" When she said no, this motherfucker dared to say, "Can you at least do it for America?" And I'm like, "Oh my god,
do it for your country."
Do it for your country. I was like, oh.
One of the greatest things, next thing you know, there was enough of it. Arnold, with the help of his friends, doing a lot of illegal shit with the United States government. I love the response, by the way, because here's the thing. First off, Tom Arnold is trying to talk him out of it, saying, I don't think this is a good idea. You know, we can get in real trouble with this. We tapped phones last week. We do it illegal all the time. Do it now. And we did that. I was like this. Hey, Tom,
He's really not wrong.
Hey, look. This is Dwayne. This
pre-Patriot Act, by the way.
I was gonna say this is D in 2023. Hey, American people in 1994, y'all gonna have no choice in about 7 years. I had a phone conversation with my girlfriend that I don't talk to in 2003. That FBI is like, tell us about this, Dwayne. You know what I mean?
Gotta be real. As soon as that plane hit that Pentagon and Patriot Act, bitch.
As soon as they hit that Pentagon, no, I'm sorry, Chris, you did that wrong. As soon as the plane hit the Pentagon, Dick Cheney.
Time to wiretap, motherfucker.
I don't think look, y'all say freedom isn't free. I agree.
Hey, this was Dick.
Nigga. Ricky Dick, dog.
This is how
Big
I
Dick
win.
Cheney.
Bruh. But dog, Arnold's face when
But I
he
like
had this when he's in the ski mask and he had this look like that shit
I gotta
had
be
me.
honest
Yeah,
with you.
yes.
I have
Perfect.
to be honest.
Perfect.
Nightmare fuel. Yes, nightmare fuel. Arnold Schwarzenegger in a ski mask, gooning it up. Is one of the looking like a goon. Yo, any second, man. I feel like there's a Kodak Black song about to come on.
Don't you let me hate on you.
Hold on, the face you make. Hey D, the face you make when you realize you're rolling with goons and you about to break in the Soldier Boy's house.
Bruh.
Oh dang! You gone, nigga. You heard a nigga.
That's Bill Paxton talk to his boys. That's Bill Paxton talk to his boys.
That was Bill Paxton. That was the only thing that was missing.
His story, no, because
that was like, hey, yeah, girl, yeah, man. That's why I came in here. Pop, you see the bullet holes that's on the wall.
no, but you know what's funny? I think it's and look, I think we've all said this all the time. In the 90s, you couldn't vouch stories for shit, right? He could get away with that stuff because it's like, who's going to really check that he's a spy? Like, what woman is really going to do due diligence to check to see he's a spy? Especially if he has certain things like when Helen broke into that briefcase and saw the gun and saw the passports and what could be possibly fake money from like Dollar General or whatever and shit that he made up. But like, are you going to question that shit? No, because you see passports and shit. You're like, oh shit, he must be real. She saw the Pakistani fucking map and shit. Like she believed it. So it's like, all right, cool. Like
when you have to go through Frank Duke's levels of lying.
Who's gonna vouch it? Nobody's gonna vouch for that shit.
Chris, I'm saying when you got to go Frank Duke levels of lying just to get some ass. Tell me about your life, bro. Tell me about your life. Please tell me about your life. I need to know.
You listen to trailer.
No, I really
you listen to trailer outside of where you live at Manassas, sir.
I know. Jesus, drop the pen, Chris. Anyway,
Harris does not live in Manassas, people. I hope you know this.
Lives in Massachusetts.
I'm saying. Let me finish my point.
Sorry.
When you got to do all of that, my man tells Helen, I need you to be my wife because it involves a mission of me going to Paris. And I have to be married in order to accomplish said mission. My dude, just tell her that you are going to Hong Kong and you're going to participate in the Kumite and you're an expert martial artist. That's actually more believable. Trust me, they made a movie about it. Best, like one of the biggest blockbuster movies ever. You can sell that story.
True story,
very true story.
Very
Super true story. Tell her that you have a Tell her that you have a roundhouse kick that goes 25 miles an hour. Niagara Falls, my nigga.
I'm just saying, man. Tell your record too. Tell your record, Dad. Tell your record how you're 80.
82.
When the fact that you got to go to this length just to lie to get some ass,
just to get pussy, and then admits his success rate is like 6%. So it's like, damn, how you do all this shit and you still barely getting pussy? Like, goddamn.
I got a good question.
My dude, tell me about your life. Do you love your mother?
Look. Real talk.
Did you ever have some couch time with your parents? I mean, something.
I'm gonna be that person because of the 90s. I know how y'all moms were. Was your mama a whore? Dog?
Do you need a
because
hug?
we can talk about that, and I think because men don't talk about their mothers being hypersexual when they were children. So do we need to talk about this?
I'm just saying, do you need a hug?
Do you need to, man?
Clearly.
And it's okay, Bill. I know you're a boomer. I like you.
Ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Okay, I got a question, y'all.
That right there.
Okay,
I love that moment. My man said, ass like a 10-year-old boy. The backhand, the back fist.
My question. All right, actually, I got two questions. We done kill Chris. We killed Chris.
Nah, we're good. I'm unplugging some stuff. I don't want to.
I got a question.
Back fist, though.
I just got a question. If I'm describing a girl, all right, and fine, she has a flat ass in this case. Look, love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is it really?
Look, whatever. small booty, like whatever. You're describing a girl with a smooth, nice curved butt.
Mm-hmm.
Got an ass like a 10-year-old boy.
Lord Jesus.
Actually, it's more perfect.
Shit, because only
that
white
you
white
Hold on,
bros say
hold
that
on.
shit.
Hold on, Eris. It's more. I was going to use JonTron. You used somebody who would be the first person. Did you hear what he said? Ass like a little boy.
Lord Jesus.
You up in here talking about a little boy's booty hole. You know he would go there. You know Bootsy would. By the way, y'all, look, D's gonna put it on record. I know he's homophobic as hell, and he's been doing a lot of questionable shit. I still like Bootsy.
Hey, D,
Look, real talk. Bootsy, and this is coming from your nigga. I haven't listened to a song you made since you got out of jail, to be honest with you, but I love you.
I mean, but D, let's be real. And this is real truth here. We are a society where we engage and we still listen to problematic people, whether we want to admit it or not. So,
hey, yo, real talk, Chris, because you said that, I have to get a picture because we say it a lot. We live in a society. We just need to get a picture. We live in a society. We say that a lot on Three Black Geeks.
No, but like no. But Bill Pass's character, like it's like the most sleazy shit ever. And I'm just saying.
And my second question, y'all, just real talk. What's the end game? No, and I'm talking about
Pussy.
the end. No, shut up. We know that part. I'm talking the aftermath.
Oh, past that.
After said Padus is all right. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think he's serving out no type of good dick. So
I mean, any white guy that lives out in the boonies of Virginia. I mean, I'm just saying, like, are you really slinging good dick? Probably not. Like,
all right, Chris, that was the boonies back in 1994. He lived at Dumfries.
He really did. Because here's the thing. They were
all right, y'all. Dumfries is about what? 17 minutes outside of DC. All right.
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes outside of DC. It used to be the boonies at one point. All right. Now it's a whole lot. Now it's gentrified, and then they kicked out all the Spanish people.
Strip malls.
Don't let it fool you.
Panda Express.
Let it fool you how it looks now. Back in the day, that was nothing but trees and a Krispy Kreme. I am not kidding you.
In the McDonald's.
In a McDonald's, dog. Maybe a CVS around the corner if you're lucky.
20 miles down the road, there was a Waffle House.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on your way to Richmond.
On your way to Richmond. Now, a lot of people say, look, y'all ain't got Waffle Houses everywhere. This is DC. You don't want us to have a Waffle House.
The closest Waffle House is literally like D said. You got to go past Dale City before you hit a Waffle House.
I think it is in Dale City, isn't it?
You know, it's the next exit. It's Garrison. No, it's Garrisonville, which is the next exit past that.
All right. Now I'm not going. Look, I know how to do my nigga. Eris, is it close to you? I'm not saying where you live at.
No. I do have one that's close to me, and if I'm not mistaken, there is also another one further outside of Gainesville.
I want to say Garrisonville, Gainesville. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one.
And look, and then I still gotta get out there because look, y'all, look down south. I make fun of y'all. I made that joke on on our Instagram that us niggas from DMV look down upon you niggas in the South dealing with Jim Crow laws and white people trying to shoot you for no reason. We do that a lot, but I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all got cookout. We only got one out here. Eris, I've been promising to make it out to your way, man, because
I made it out there. Eris knows.
It's going to be one random Saturday. Hey, D, what you got all that for? You and Angie got a bunch of food, nigga. Let's go upstairs real quick.
No. Eris knows this. It was me and him. We left from an event, and I was like, Eris, I'm driving the cookout on the way up there, and I think I got to Manassas like probably 10 minutes before he hit Manassas because that's how much I was pressed to get some goddamn cookout that night.
And here's the worst part, and this is the reason why I know when I go to cookout, I'm gonna eat. I saw all those prices, Eris. I'm gonna fucking eat.
That's why people love cookout because the prices are reasonable and it's woo.
I saw those prices, and that's what me and Angie, me and Angie be kicking ourselves because there was one Sunday we didn't do jack shit, and we was like, should we go out there? Yeah, let's call Eris. Nah, we ain't gonna do it. Right about like 3:00, and it just started to rain. We should have went out that bitch. We should have went out there.
Hey, look, I was in Texas. Oh, go ahead.
I'm saying I could see D and Angie showing up to my house, and I will give them the Robert De Niro drink. Y'all hand me a bag of chips. I will do this. What am I supposed to do with this? What is this?
It's just don't even fit. It's just don't even fit.
Do your fair liners.
Look, stop messing with that fucking weed, all right? It's turning your brain to mush. And I slammed the door on both of y'all.
I don't think Eris even looked at me. I just grabbed the bag. Look. I don't think Eris even looked at me. I just gave him his fries, gave him his 6 hot dogs. I hope you get a heart attack.
Like he was so pissed off he didn't even say goodbye.
He didn't say goodbye. Oh, look. Real talk, y'all. Eris is my best friend. The fuck you not gonna say goodbye? Hey, baby, throw a rock at that nigga house. No, throw a rock. I don't care. You know what? Don't throw it hard enough to break the window. Send a message type of throw. You ever see a rock hit a window for full force, but it doesn't break?
Meanwhile,
I don't think I can do that.
I would open up the door. I'm like, hey, Jesse Pinkman, cut it out.
No. I know he's gonna do 2 things. Number 1, let's go with scenario number 1. We throw the rock. You open the door, me and Angie scramble. I fall 3 times trying to get me into the car.
Fucking ass crack showing like that's deep.
Thank you, Chris. Second, scenario number 2. My wife my wife like, I ain't doing it. You do it. I'm gonna do that shit. I pick it up. You in a good thick Layla Rashawn voice. Don't you throw that rock up here. You raggedy bitch. You raggedy.
It's like me. Eris is like, hey, Chris, what's he remind you of? Shane. Man, what movie was that, man? Look. Man, that wasn't, no. Eric, no, this is how it goes, because it's always Chris to do shit like this, too. Hey, nah, nigga, what's that movie with, it was, what was that movie with Stallone? He was climbing up shit, and he was trying to make sure that the daylight, daylight. Cliffhanger. That's what it is.
Cliffhanger. Everybody says cliffhanger. Chris says daylight. Like cliffhanger. Daylight.
I'm sorry. That line of Goodfellas shame.
Because De Niro was so sure.
It's like Shane
with the fullest confidence. Shane.
As he's counting money, he's like, Shane.
No, it was counting cards, and freaking Carbone already had the answer. Yeah, Oklahoma kid.
Oklahoma kid. Oklahoma Shane.
Shane? A full 40 seconds late. Like, what are you doing?
But look, all I'm saying is, look, that's even pointing out what was his end game, because it's like you live out in the boonies of Virginia, getting these chicks back there. You have a 6% success rate, as you told the fucking Arnold and Tom Arnold and Arnold Schwarzenegger outside and shit and stuff. And I'm like, wow, you poured your heart out. Like, damn. And hey, I did enjoy the fact that they left his ass out there. And he's like, where the fuck am I at?
I gotta say that Tom Arnold probably doing the most gangster thing in this whole movie, which is shooting the ground, telling them to get lost.
Get lost, shit, bird. I'm like, oh shit.
I was like, Tom, I need more of this. Please.
Tom being the voice of... Dude, I'm ready to leave here. When Arnold gets into that fucking Harry and he's like, I can sign off for it. Maybe he can do that. Yeah, he does that. Hey, you haven't flown a Harrier in like 10 years. Which, again, I'm like, so Harry really has done a lot in his illustrious career as a CIA agent. Like, flew a Harrier and just lots of millions of dollars in taxpayers that's going to go into... fixing that canopy and fixing that windshield, because I worked as a crew chief, and them shits hits the high end of 6 close to 7 figures just to repair a canopy.
Yeah.
A canopy. Not the glass, the canopy.
The canopy itself. The same one that caused the old boy to die in Top Gun. But
yes, and also Arnold running into the building with the Harrier. That's a lot of money right there to fix it. Shot off a missile. That's taxpayer money right there for a missile that didn't need to be shot. So there's that.
Crashing I would say crashing a Hind D.
Yeah.
No, wait. I was gonna say crashing a Hind D, so that's a lot of money.
I'm shocked that
plus,
just the
part of a bridge, but I don't think.
No, I was going to say crashing a Hind, like crashing a Hind D. That's a lot of money plus an international incident. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm surprised that the engine didn't have anything get sucked. I'm surprised the fucking exhaust didn't suck anything from crashing into the building to the engine to fucking kill it. That's another one right there, because a bird strike is the worst nightmare for a crew chief, because a plane gets a bird strike, you better hope that engine is still intact, because if it isn't, you're going to have to fucking cart that jet and take it apart.
That felt like there was just so many ways of anybody getting sucked to that turbine or that jet to me, man.
I mean, just yeah. But I will say this though, it was funny how he got them to do the wiretap, and Tom Arnold really tried to take out the paper as though his friend, who is like top agent, wasn't gonna fucking notice. He's like, "Hey, it went from page 10 to 12. What the fuck? Well, maybe it's a typo." Well, here you go, right here. Here's the paper. Just punching the glass, like, okay, he really means business. Let me go ahead and just give him this crumpled up paper over here.
Times of this movie and shit like that, yeah.
Oh, I like how he called him out, like, on his morality. He's like, "Oh, really? You do realize we had to kill a fucking stakeout because your ass got caught up with some fucking strippers or whatever?"
No, a hooker. He was with a hooker.
Got a blowjob with a hooker. We had to kill a stakeout because of it. I'm like,
I like how I love it. He just paused. He was like this.
Valid point.
Valid point.
I mean, look, the bosses will probably look at him, like,
listen, there's blame on both. Like, listen, I did some things, you did some things. There's good on both sides.
Dude, you know what had me rolling though? He did what us men do, where we can see the wheels turning in our fuckery. As he's talking, he just turns over and sees the recording stuff, and the wheels immediately turn to like, "I'm going to record my wife's conversations."
And the thing
I am going to burn so much taxpayer.
Look,
the taxpayers, the taxpayers don't need this. It's just going to waste time doing nothing. At least I'm doing something with it.
I'm just saying, look,
I'm going to do it now.
I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure in any sort of way. But if I was in Arnold's position, I probably would have done the same shit.
I think I would have done that all the time. I'll be honest with you. One of the things that scares me is knowing what everybody really thinks about me. Oh, I'm a fucking no. I'm a fucking no. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen, right?
I will piss niggas off just like here. What that nigga got to say about me.
hey, I will burn taxpayers' money like what the fuck Ayers and D talking about when I'm not around. Like what the fuck these niggas talking about?
Me.
all of a sudden I listen to it, and all of a sudden Ayers and D is saying the nicest things, and I'm like, well, fuck, I thought they were about to say something.
Hey, Chris. First off, good luck for you. I didn't know you can get to all those conversations of porn and like random anime.
Bruh, it'll literally be an hour of me. Dude, it'll literally be the equivalent of listening to a podcast with these two, because it'd be an hour of them talking about porno and shit. I'm like, man, are they gonna ever get to the good stuff?
You can survive that long, nigga. Shit. I record BAM. I get sick of hearing myself. What do you think?
Dude, the transcripts itself will be like 20 pages, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck, man?
See, what Chris doesn't understand is that on a stakeout like this, when he has to listen to conversations, is they have to click off every 3 minutes when they're not discussing the topic at hand.
Both of y'all gonna click. Yeah, you know that nigga is a fucking piece of shit. You know that, right? Piece of shit. This tall motherfucker.
Eris and me, no code words. The second that happens, hey, Eris, the tall one. Yeah, Eris, the tall one. Yeah, nigga got too much length. Way too much length. Now, you don't see what we just put down there. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Also, D, what about Also, dude, what about his shoe size? What about his shoe size? The question they actually said was, "Did you hear what this nigga said yesterday?" Nah, man. His feet ain't that big. Me, actually, no, his feet ain't that big. Sometimes I actually agree with Chris, but he's still an asshole. all of a sudden, hey, yo, look, we both look at the clock. Nigga, and the last time I went, like, see, here's the best part about it. First off, it's Lady Un, right? And it's 4 dudes. Now, the 4 dudes that you see.
And how long was it? About a couple of miles down the road. Couple miles. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. Like, I really feel
right there. Couple miles. No, what it said was, I bet this nigga still listening to us for the last two hours. Couple miles, 2 hours, couple miles.
No, but I think every guy will never cop to the fact that if they could get like 5 minutes to listen to what their girl's talking about, they would.
And I don't even think that's the point. I think the point was the fact that, I think it's the point that you're actually kind of missing. I think, Lenny, I wouldn't say you're missing it. But the fact was that there was no trust there. Like, his wife didn't know what he did, and he kind of in a way didn't know what
for the first time in his life, he was not in control of what the fuck was happening.
What was going on. Yeah, exactly.
The absentee husband.
Yeah, oh, yes, he didn't realize that he was an absentee husband like that.
Well, and the thing of it is, it really hit when he was supposed to be for his birthday, and he was chasing down Celine, and I think that's what started his wife doing that.
But no, and not what started her doing that. Remember, all of this has been happening where he kind of disappointed her. And the time he was trying to actually do something with her, that's when he found out that she was about to try to cheat on him. And it didn't hit him there. I think it hit him when he was trying to interrogate his wife, when he just straight up said, "Did you cheat on my wife?" She was like, "No," and just like this, the anger of all of that was like, "Do you still love your husband?" "Yes, I do. Now leave me alone." Like, what the fuck you want?
Gotta be honest with you.
When she picked up the chair and started smashing the mirror, I'm sitting back going, "So Arnold, let me ask you a question.
Did you know your wife?
If that shit, no. Here's the question: if that shit had shattered to pieces and the jig was up, what's your first response?"
I need a stogie in my hand. For this one. Oops. What do you want him to say, yo?
Seriously, what do you do at that point?
I thought about it too, but I knew she wasn't gonna break out of it. You know what I mean?
I already know. The glass breaks. She is revealed to be Tom Arnold and freaking Schwarzenegger. The jig is up. Run, wastebasket, run!
I thought she said this when she broke it. They were just gonna sit there all surprised. Do.
I'll be honest with you.
Too early, D. Too early, D.
That whole sequence there, though. Number one, Eris is Tom Arnold, and D, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because Eris would do some shit like, so sex with your husband really isn't it? I'm like, that's Eris. That's Eris. Eris would do some shit like that.
Chris.
She answered the first question. She answered the first question, right? And Tom Arnold's first response, "She's lying, bro. She's lying."
That's Eris. She's lying, dude.
No, not to me. Not to me. Check it out, Tower of Power. That was all you. That was all you. Because Chris is the type of nigga that will go, "She ain't cheating on you, dog." That's you. That was pure Chris.
You know, maybe
dismissed.
Maybe she just might be telling the truth.
Game over, yeah.
Everybody loves a winner. Oh Lord. Oh no.
I'm sorry. Like, if I was Arnold, how are you not laughing at Tom Arnold really just almost fucking up that whole thing?
I need to see all the outtakes.
I know probably one or two of you, only one, that seen this movie probably are really kind of complaining like, wow, Tom was really being an asshole. Here's the thing you gotta understand about men, especially a man that's been through that shit. A man that's been through that shit, like, nah. Don't daze around the questions. You ain't fucking your husband no more, ain't you? Like, nah, nigga, you gotta ask the right questions, man. like, I feel like that. So the thing that got me was they told her, they did this whole little thing. We'll call, don't call us, we'll call you, we'll tell you when we need it. So they called her. They called her and she was like, they told her where to be at, and she's like nervous as hell. And the
That's
thing
who said the coffee thing, like
yo,
shaking, bro.
and the thing that gets me was when she went out like, and I put up a video of it, and it's so funny because she went out. It's like, yo, Helen, why do you look like you about to go to church and not get fucked after you get out?
Okay, can I say something about it? Can I say something about the outfit real quick though? I'm sure in her head it was a nice outfit because she probably wore it. She probably wore it at like company galas for the Christmas party, so it looks nice. But like you said in the video, which I'm glad that everybody commented on it, it's like, hey man, like you might need to you don't go get booty calls with that dress. Like what the fuck you doing? Like,
and probably because
isn't it convenient? And isn't it convenient that she was able to just easily rip all the unnecessary stuff off as if it was a rip away dress?
Number one, now I have a wife that does that to all of her shit every summer. Every summer, if it was an old shirt, oh, Angie killing that bitch. But I'm used to seeing that shit. But I'm also used to seeing women do shit on the fly like that. It is a magical thing. And Jamie Lee Curtis's whole scene was just great.
To quote somebody on the comment section in IG, do you speak geek? Gotta love a woman who can go from social worker to sex worker in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Hey, hey, dude that said that, I give you 2 minus points because you spell sex without an X. Grow up, nigga. Come on. Grow the fuck up, dog. You ain't about to lose no money on IG. Stop. Ain't nobody about to ban you off IG for saying sex. All right? Anyway. That's not a big deal, dog. Love you. Thank you so much. But I like how there was frilly stuff on the bottom up top. She had a ripper hole on the whole neck part off and all the rest of that.
And like I said, conveniently perfect. Like just like the perfect rip away. You know, sometimes when you try to rip away like an article of clothing and you end up ripping too much.
Oh man, that's why I stopped doing it.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's funny too because clothing items, even today. You'll get an item like her dress as an example. There are dresses like that where it's like you can see good things out of that dress, but it's just all this extra bullshit keeps it from being good.
Yeah, and it's one of the many things that we can go into. Like I'm not going into, but women's fashion is fucked. That's all I gotta say. It's fucked. It needs to be unfucked, but they won't unfuck it because if they unfuck it, there's going to be no money for them. I'm talking all the people. I'm talking Gucci to Dolce & Gabbana. All them niggas will lose money in a heartbeat if they change up women's clothing to actually be good for women. So we're not going into that part. But let's go into the other part of her ripping up a $300 dress to look like that.
And I gotta be real, only white people can just put water in their hair and slick that shit back.
Oh, yeah,
Black person cannot do that.
Some black people can do it. If you got long enough hair, if you're a black person, you can get away with it for 10 minutes. It only works for 10 minutes with us. Our hair soaks it right up.
You sure they're not mixed? Because I can't do that shit.
They got me and Eris got good hair compared to your little nigga nappy hair. Yes, it's 10 minutes. Trust us. Hey, you ready to that? Your Sambo with your Sambo hair. You ready to that?
Fair.
I mean,
fair.
Hey, look, but no. Hey, now, Chris, now will you agree with this?
I mean, this is a clear result.
I love it, Eris. I love it. Look, now, Chris, now you will agree with this, though. Mm-hmm. I think the whole point of this whole thing was to make Jamie Lee Curtis go from the woman that she always was. And that's what we're really going on in the 90s. A lot of women was hitting their 40s in the 90s. And they were like, oh my God, I'm old. No, you're not, bitch. You're fine. You're fine. You're literally, look at you. You're good.
But it's crazy too, because we talked about this. We did Trading Places. We were talking about that because Jamie, like in the 70s, even with Halloween and stuff, if you look back at like the 1970s and even the stuff in Trading Places, Jamie Lee was always like sexy looking. Yeah. Like she always had that appeal. But you're right, there was that kind of like when they hit the 90s, Jamie and the roles that she was taking like because when she did after this, she did that the house arrest, house arrest after this, and that was like a kids movie where she's playing a suburban housewife, right?
And one of the things I did, like I said, and also, like you said, Suburban Housewife. We were getting a lot of those movies in the 1990s and all that because boomers were getting older. So
Like the hell? I thought my shit was about to fall over.
Oh God, man, that was funny. All right, so like I said, a lot of women in the 1990s were all.
You're muted, Harris.
Yeah, we muted you, dog. A lot of women in the 1990s were finding out.
I swear to God, I thought this shit was about to fall over. I was like, what the fuck? No, I saved it.
But like I said, a lot of them women, they were trying to find themselves and try to look good. Remember, we went through 3 movies of women stripping, and we heard 2 of them: striptease, fucking showgirls, and this. It was all in that same time.
But it was because it was for different reasons.
All different reasons.
Because Elizabeth Berkley in Showgirls was trying to get away. She was trying to get away from cheap porn. They were trying to sell cheap porn, but she was trying to get away from that Saved by the Bell thing. And
you had Demi Moore, whose career, just real talk, wasn't in the tailspin or nothing like that.
After G.I. Jane, it didn't really.
It really. Like, remember before Striptease, she did A Few Good Men and all that. So I think Demi was in a good place where it was like, hey Demi, you want to try this out? So it was different for her.
And then she did it again in Charlie's Angels too. So
Jamie Lee Curtis, it was straight up a woman that Hollywood considered one of the older women at the time. And they was like, well, there's not that much sex appeal with her. It's not like she was back in her, this ain't trading places no more. She's just regular Jamie Lee Curtis. And thank God we had writers and everybody else was like, nah, let's do the jump where we make the housewife look sexy because a housewife can look sexy.
I am shocked.
That was a notion that was not a thing in the 90s. And women had to fight that all the way through the 2000s to where it got to the 2010s where you could say, I'm a housewife. Oh, cool. And it got so cool where you can be like, yeah, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Cool. You know how long it took to get to that point and still be considered sexually good?
Well, it's a cycle.
The sad thing is that it's really hit or miss now.
It's still hit or miss, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, it's
keep it a whole buck and still hit or miss because you still got some people that like got a wife or whatever at home. And so Mama June is the theme that we're going here. We're not going to.
I mean, there's certain actresses, but there's certain actresses that I'm shocked dodged it because, like Goldie Hawn, for instance, Goldie Hawn was in that same category of like, oh man, she's very beautiful, and I'm shocked. And maybe it was Goldie Hawn's decision, probably.
No,
where
Goldie
she was
Hawn,
like
because Goldie Hawn, Meryl Streep, and like Bette Midler, all of them. They crossed that line, but it was like, no. Our agent is still going to get us movies where we look like 30-year-olds, okay? You're not going to fuck us, okay? That's the reason why I worked for them. Yeah, all right? I think a lot of women, you get to a certain age, you're no good no more. I think it was
unless you happen to be Angela Bassett,
Good example. Like, put it this way. Nah. This ain't put it this way. This is an example. One of my favorite J-pop stars, and I don't know what she did for Kingdom Hearts. Not Kingdom Hearts. I mean, she did Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy X2, Kota Kumi. She said very famously and got shit for this in Japan. She got shit for this in Japan. If you're 32, don't even try to have a baby. You're done. Now, take that same sensibility that existed in the 90s. When women were getting babies in their 30s, there were literal doctors walking up to 34-year-old women. You sure you're older? You sure you're ready to have this baby at a late stage in your life? 34. Stage.
Didn't that happen to Halle Berry?
But Holly didn't have hers until in the 2000s. Though.
Was it after Swordfish? She had it?
Yeah, that was in the 2000s.
Oh, okay. I thought she had one like pre-Swordfish. She had.
You want another good example?
What's up?
She had hers in her 50s, and that's Janet.
Yeah.
That's in an age where there are a lot of women.
Freaking Brigitte Nielsen got hers in her late 50s.
But it's like, and thankfully, it's kind of interesting when I hear women talk about this. Like, it's one of those things that, yeah, you hear women after 40 having kids, but it's a lot of luck involved on that shit.
It's not now. It went from, is there going to be something that's going to happen to the baby, which is very concerning, to is there going to be something that happen to the mother? Yes, having a baby at a later stage in your life does bring its own dangers. It's not fatal no more. Number one, it wasn't fatal when I was born, but when I was born in the 80s, it wasn't fatal then. But do you know what they told women back then? If you're 40, you have a baby.
That's why, like that. But like, no, but circling back around, like Jamie, it was kind of interesting. Like I remember they made a big deal out of her looking all sexy looking and stuff, to the point to where, like, I remember Entertainment Tonight. I remember after this movie came out, she was, that shit. And I think it was a lot of the award shows, and even the critic made fun of this whole scene. You remember when the critic did the whole fucking shit about True Lies and her dancing and shit? And it was like, was it George Burns or whatever that was dancing or some shit?
I have no idea. I don't remember. And I know the critic very well. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, the critic, they did a parody of this. But like, I remember Jamie literally was like, oh, she worked out for this shit. Like, straight up.
I mean, you can see it.
The V-shaped and shit, the almost abs showing, like, she was like, no, I worked out for this shit. If I'm going to do this.
The fact that she got a shape and almost her ass wants to poke out, I love it. I love it.
Hey,
hey, y'all, back in the 90s, that was a big ass on a white woman. So,
yes, it was. It was.
I mean, you get on that, what was it, the Jane Fonda workout plan. You as a white woman.
Jane Fonda.
You get buns of steel, you have no ass, and you still have no ass. I'm sorry.
Look, Richard Simmons went to the oldies, baby. Let's go.
No, come on, man. Come on, this is 90s. We gotta go early 90s. This is the Jody the Watley workout.
Hey, look, Jolie
hey, y'all look, all of y'all look, both of y'all niggas shooting way too high. For a damn fact, she went to ESPN early in the morning time where they used to play exercise shows before they moved to the ESPN2. Yeah. I can't be the only nigga that knows that. I cannot be the only nigga that knows that.
Man, Jody Watley's still bad as fuck. God damn.
That's what I'm saying. It's the Jody Watley workout.
Jesus, black don't crack. God damn.
It don't.
Jeez.
Man. I think, but when Jamie did this, it was a big thing because a lot of white women didn't think that they can do this in their regular lives. A lot of women didn't think they could do that in their regular lives.
Hey, look, let's be real. That's that patriarchy. Like you can't do that.
The patriarchy in the 90s was thick. Okay, so yes, that was a situation where you wouldn't we wouldn't think of nothing back then, but back then, oh my god, it was like
that was huge women empowerment. Like, oh shit, I can do that. Damn,
and that's where the weird thing, like with any type of women's empowerment, there's a wave of women that do it wrong, and I just think this brought out a nasty wave of white women that thought that they need to be on a stripper pole. We got it again. Remember, we got it again when black girls started doing all those tricks and they was putting them up on Vine and shit, and all those white girls
dancing on the ceiling and shit. Like, look, P Valley brought it back the second time, and I'm like, yeah. First off, if you watch that show, they have real strippers that actually have core strength to do that shit. You don't have core strength. What are we talking about here? But also,
I know that video of that one big girl who was crushing that junk, doing the junk was going there. She was killing it. She took training for that. Marcia, you just can't get up. See, you fell again. I told you.
First off,
no, it's exercise and a regiment that you are not willing. No, get up there. You ain't gonna.
She's Bob from Tekken. You're not. Sorry.
I would give a woman real money if she did something where she's big and she had no business doing it, and she does a backflip and just yells out speed and weight. I would give her anything in my pocket, just throw it at her.
I will say this though too: if we're talking about this movie during this time in the 90s, if there was one section of us, it was us millennials that embraced Jamie Lee doing this shit, because MTV ate this fucking scene up. At the MTV Awards.
Jamie Lee realized that, I will say Jamie Lee realized that she still had a name, and she realized my dad was Tony Curtis. Nigga, I'm good. Like you know what I mean? It, like we all seen it. It kind of clicked right before the 2000s with Jamie Lee Curtis, where it was like, I'm Jamie Lee fucking Curtis.
Yeah, like
I'm Hollywood royalty. Like, what is this?
no, but I like
who my dad was, nigga.
But I like how, you know what, like I said earlier, I answered my question. I like how when he told her to get on the bed, I was like, oh, so this is where you're going to reveal to your wife after you put her dick in her. Hey, it's me the whole time.
I got to be real with you. As a married husband, I'm gonna try to move. As a married man, I'm gonna try to do that little rose move, and it ain't gonna work for me. I gotta do a little bit differently. But the point is this: I thought that scene where he did the little rose and they kissed, very good, very good. And here comes the phone. She lit Arnold up.
But you know what? The face that I had on her, look at her. I like the look on her face afterwards when he said Helen, and she looked back like, "Oh shit, it's you!" Like it's like in her head before you know later on when he revealed she was a spy. There was a part of her that was like, "Oh shit, that was my husband." Damn. Maybe I shouldn't have hit him with the face. Like you can see it a little bit before they kicked open the doors and kidnapped him, but you can see the face like, oh shit, damn.
Technically, no. Think about it. She still would have been pissed off.
Yeah.
I think he would have made up. I think he would have made up a story of why he was there, though. I think he would have.
Oh no! I think she would have been pissed off. Like you brought me through all this. You know, that's before the.
Yeah. I mean, she did look. When he started racking
I love the line from Arnold when they start grabbing the. Come on, she's a hooker. Let her go.
Let her go.
Here's the thing, Arnold. That's not the first time you said that.
That's not.
Maria was in the room when you said that too, was it?
I gotta be honest with you, man.
Look,
question. Did they ever show pictures of the maid that he banged?
Why would I care? I'll be honest with
you. The reason why I'm saying that, like, it's just
my nigga.
Just asking. This is but no.
And hold on. D is about to be racist, and only I can do this. Is it a Consuela? Is it a Maria? Or is it a God? I need a Constance. No, we already said Consuela, so you don't need that one. Like, or is it a Sabrina? See, Sabrina, she could be. She's like older, but she's pretty. If she's Consuela, she old, but she got them titties.
Oh,
is she a Maria? She look good.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, you said they have a picture of her?
I really want to be wrong, but like, okay. Imagine a rendering of Queen Rouge and the rendering's not done.
Oof.
Now I gotta look.
See, for those of y'all that don't know who Queen Rouge is.
There's a photo.
There are.
Oh. All right, Arnold. All right, I'm gonna say it.
I understand a little bit,
You see what I mean?
That is definitely Arnold's kid. Number one. Let's get this out the way. That's your kid, Arnold. Number two. I see what you were doing, Marie. See, when you're married to a woman who is literally the size
of the Kennedys, by the way.
look. Real talk. When you're having sex with a woman that is built like a literal fucking big pen. So I don't blame anything he did in that.
Gotta be honest with you.
Wrong. Come on,
she didn't even get none of her mom's anything.
Or in the words of
what's up to the face a little bit?
No, in the words of Stewie Griffin, that young exoskeleton Maria Shriver.
Yeah, yes, Maria. Look at her cheekbones. Her cheekbones telling me there's a lot of anger in her.
Also at the same time,
pointed at Arnold for stuff.
At the same time,
I think that's the cheekbones that are made from a good who saw her father get her head blown off.
I really cannot get over the fact that's God. That is like the first thing that went to my mind. I'm like, bro, this is
Queen Rouge.
Queen Rouge, though, man.
Queen Rouge, my
Queen Rouge.
All I'm saying is like, look,
Air.
Hold on. Wait. Now that I said it and you seen it, you can't unsee it.
Airs. I got a better shot at it. I got a better shot at the top part. Yeah. And the hair too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good enough. Now, shout out to I know the people in the comment section that already know who that is. Good on you.
Now after this, gonna do some research on Queen Rouge.
There's like two scenes. Look, I'm gonna be real with you.
No.
She's one of those Spanish women.
If you really want to know, listen. If you really want to know, just Google.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be real.
No, Google. No, just Google. I was just gonna say, just Google Arnold Schwarzenegger mistress.
Done. No, but here's my thing.
I think he was talking about Cream Rouge.
Yeah, Cream Rouge. I was about to say,
all that is Isla Fox if you gave her bigger titties and took away her passport. Anyway,
no, it's really
bigger titties. No, bigger titties, thickened her up, aged her by a good 10 years.
Hold on.
And went way heavy on the tattoos.
And also real talk. She's a Trixie. Oh, Queen Rouge is a Trixie to me.
Yeah, she is.
Around the block and up the street. Anyway.
Look, all I'm saying is Isla Fox with Holly Body's body, pretty much. Yeah.
I feel like Isla Fox is listening to this and she's like, I'm a Christian woman now.
The funny thing is,
aren't they all? Aren't they all? Guys, aren't they all good Christian women?
The funny thing is that they both talk shit.
Yeah.
So much shit.
Yeah. In Dee's opinion, hey, Rouge. Shut up! God! I can't concentrate. Can we finish the scene?
My focus and the watermark is gone.
Finish the scene. No, because I only got like 15 minutes left on this camera, and you doing all this extra stuff. Get me out of my element.
Speaking of 15 minutes, like on a camera, how about when the terrorists decide?
My man was sweating bullets, dog.
Bullets because that battery. Yo, the moment that low battery pops up,
low battery of a dude that was like,
camera. He put the camera down. Shit. Like what? Battery. Go get another one, you moron.
It's in the back.
Like, don't even talk. Go.
I thought the perfect moment of Helen being angry was when he started rattling off the fucking description of the nuke. And Helen went from puzzled, like, how the fuck did this motherfucker do this?
I think it was perfectly done because look at it. There is one tear hanging out her eye. Because she thought she was going to die.
She held out hope until that moment.
Yeah, and that tear is actually a great shot because that tear is actually representative of like this nigga has been lying to me for how long? How long you been in?
The daughter is was it 14, 15, 16 years old?
Something like that.
Yeah. So about 14 years, maybe 15. He's been lying his ass off to her.
That look on her face, like, I don't know who this nigga is. Wow.
I mean,
I didn't suck this man's. I sucked your cock.
My man,
5 years ago.
My man Salim with the fucking shit-eating grin on his face a little bit, like, haha, watch this shit.
Think about how you look, Aaron, Chris, I got you. You see how your American husband lies to you. Like this, he's not American, he's Austrian. Oh my God!
Wait, and just to prove how much he really tried to throw his own wife under the bus. Note Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Eris. He said the same thing to Maria.
Housekeeper.
When the housekeeper showed up.
I don't know what this crazy bitch is on.
Also,
I don't know what this crazy bitch is on.
And also, right, even after all that, Arnold still gets nanomachines.
Oh man, the nanomachines, son.
Bruh, Jamie's one was funny. Like, what was that?
Hey man, we're gonna take your look. It was like this. Calm down, ma'am. You want this easy way or the hard way? The
Easy way.
The easy way.
Hey, if I was a henchman, I'd be the guy that flapjacks Helen. It's like, Chris, what the hell, man? We got this thing over here. We just shoot him, man. Why do you flapjack her? What the hell,
Take
man?
out a blackjack. No, you take out the blackjack and you hit. You ever see somebody get hit with a blackjack so hard you know they're dead? But it's like, no, I hit them perfectly. They're knocked out.
Dude, I would hit Helen upside the head like, Chris, I think you killed her, man. She ain't breathing, dog.
No. Here's Chris. 2, 3. No. Here's you, Chris.
That reminds me. That reminds me. You guys know earlier, way earlier in the movie when Helen runs outside after the Bill Paxton situation.
Yeah.
She runs outside. She got gun butted. She bit Arnold on the arm, and one of the other dudes ran up behind her. Pop!
Arnold punched dude. Nah, I think the funniest one, fucking damn, Tom Arnold got fucking kicked in the dick.
Yes, he did.
Oh, son of a bitch!
No, but I have to say, her getting gun butt and taking it, because that was like a full gun butt, like to the back of the head.
Hey.
She didn't even hit the ground.
Hey,
she ate that.
I gotta be honest.
Good on you, Jamie. Good on you.
That's love, because the fact that Arnold punched a dude for doing that was a co-worker. That's love right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's pure love. Like, motherfucker, what the hell are you doing, dude? That's my wife.
That is definitely pure love. But at the same time, shout outs to Jamie for eating that.
That's it. Well, yeah. That wasn't a stunt double. She did eat that shit. Damn, yeah.
She ate that, bro.
No, I had to look at that. I looked at the scene. I was like, no, that was Jamie. That wasn't a stunt double. Like, it was bam.
Like, how the hell do you take that gun butt and don't even hit the ground? Number one, that either tells me you've been used to this, or number two, the guy who gun butted you sucked.
Hey, I like how, besides Salim antagonizing her, I like after she punches Arnold out, like, you son of a bitch, Tia Carrera right there in the wings, like, well, I guess here you're not married anymore. You know, we can just go in here. You know,
we're really trying to make this work, huh?
Really trying to make this work, huh? Just you realize I'm married, right? Like,
I'm like,
I don't know why y'all said that. I don't think she want 1 second of him. Like, dude, honestly, I don't like white guys.
She likes, yeah. You know what? Look, this might be controversial. I'm not putting this on Tia Carrera.
You are, but go ahead.
I probably am. But I'm gonna say it to her character. Her character look like she just fucks with white dudes.
Yeah.
Pure, just I fuck with white guys, and that's it.
Go back to that shot. Arnold said the best thing ever to all of her bullshit. You're damaged goods, lady.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. He said the one thing that all red pill dude bros wet themselves to say.
First off, they pulled the line from Future. You're for the streets. All right.
No,
to the streets.
No. These niggas say they damage goods because
they do.
Really? They do? They say damage goods? I thought that was done.
Eric, Chris, if they still calling girls wenches. Yeah.
So can I bring back? Can 3BG bring back Heffa then? If that's the case,
no, we brought back Skeezer. We already chose our word. It was Skeezer. Okay,
Chris, please, sir. You do know that they also refer to them as recreational use only.
Anyways, True Lies.
I know. The world of guys who only get laid twice a year is amazing.
I'm gonna proclaim this because I don't proclaim this at all.
They want you to get in the gym.
No. I need you red pill motherfuckers to know this. I'm a fool. No. Tell all these red pill dudes. I know some of them listen to this shit.
Oh yeah. You don't think we got a couple of red pilling?
I want people to know this because I'm putting my dick on the table saying this shit. I'm 100% a fucking dork, and I have zero problems getting women. I don't have to lie. Look. I'm myself. And that's it. You either like that I'm a dork or not. That's it.
I got it. I got you better for you, Chris. I got you better for you. All right, I got one better for you, and I ain't even gonna bring myself into the situation. All right, I'm not. There's a nigga in your neighborhood. You can call him a Tyrone, a Deshaun, a Darius, whatever you want to call him. All right. He has no job. He's fucking 5 bitches right now. Keep
Raw.
listening to Myron though, but keep listening to Myron and him.
Hobosexual, as we call them.
Hobosexual, but he got something. You know what he got? Dick and time. That is all he got.
Which for some women, that's all you really need to bring.
Raw dogging life.
And not literally and figuratively.
And avoiding kids out the process too, shockingly.
And also, like I look at those dudes as the worst of the worst. But when I see y'all walk into the room, that nigga gets 5 points for me because he actually listens to the girl at least.
But here's the thing.
I'm sorry. If you have multiple baby mamas and you have no job, no life, no nothing, you just a hobosexual, that means you can eat pussy at least. He has a skill.
But here's the thing, dude.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double.
You know what? They at least live their truth.
I'm sorry, who?
Chris muted.
All right, man. You meet yourself.
No, I was like, they at least live their truth.
They at least do. Look.
You know what they're about. They tell you up front. It's like, all right, cool, respect.
And I like how every time y'all approach those hobos, like man, like those himbosexuals and shit, y'all are.
Yeah, himbosexuals.
Yeah, yo, man, y'all don't be doing this, y'all don't be doing that. He like, yeah, man, I don't be doing none of that shit. But I'm going over this new bitch house tonight. I'm like, and what you got to offer? Dick and
time.
That's about all I got. So, what you gonna do tomorrow? Get some Jordans off of her. You the one hustling backwards to me, bro. I ain't paid taxes in 5 years. I don't know.
I'm a whole ass dork.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my point is. I hate those rip. I hate you rip pillars so much. I know y'all listen to us. It's all good, man. Because I only say it's all good because number one, I want you to still listen to me. But number two, I hope one day, when you're out on the lake house or wherever the hell you have that dream of the girl you finally always wanted and you do got her, I want you to think back on 3 Black Geeks when you said, I called them niggas bitches because they respected women. They was all right. That's all.
Oh, 50 points for Gryffindor on that one, man.
But anyway, what do you say? What did you say then? Anyway, is it that?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Every rare moment, a guy can actually pull that off, and it works.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't even use that one.
I'm gonna be real with you. That never
First of all, I refuse to ever use that. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't even say you belong to the streets because I need something more. I need something that hits a little harder, and that's you belong to the dirt roads of Calcutta.
Also.
Fitting for true lots.
And D is gonna be real.
Yes.
And D is gonna be real. The reason why D don't believe that is because that's another way of a dude saying, and I said, bitch, I don't believe a word you just said. You for the streets. No, you didn't say that.
I would believe.
Look. The reason why I say that, you're listening to 3 Black Geeks. There's not a nigga thug soul in your body. Bring it in. You said that on your voice. Yeah, that's why you belong to the streets. What? I said you need to hurry up and leave.
I mean, I would believe it. I would believe it if he said he played Return to Mac. I'm just saying.
That being said, before you think I'm shitting on you, nigga, I will say this. Never underestimate the pettiness of a dude that's divorcing his wife and he's days away from signing the paper.
Woo, man.
Never underestimate how petty, how useless.
Real quick.
That's where you can tell what type of marriage it was. Because in those last days, if they were cool with each other, it's always like, yeah, I made sure I got it. Okay, all right. Oh, you want to pick up him? Yeah, I'll pick up 7. All right, cool. All right, man. All right, cool.
Real quick.
You can tell that the marriage just fell apart, right?
Yeah.
When the pettiness comes out, that bitch got on his nerve every day. And he said, I'm waking up until the divorce is final and I'm going to be a problem. I never underestimate those men.
And you can never top the comeback lines of the man signing the divorce papers, because when the woman says, well, what about us, in true Arnold Schwarzenegger to Tia Carrere fashion, There is no us, you psychopathic bitch.
Yeah.
That line cut.
I mean, like,
one of the best things I ever heard somebody said during the divorce paper. The wife signed it, and the dude looking dead at the wife go, "You ain't even with that nigga no more, is you? Sign the paper." Uh-huh. It's all right. Cool. That's a dude. You know why? Because that's a dude I can tell that sat crying, trying to figure out why he was wrong, and he finally came to the realization it's you. So when he got to the day he had decided, you ain't even with him. Oh, I'm the piece of shit. Okay.
hey, those situations.
I already got a girlfriend. So it's been real, Yolanda. It's been real. I hope God blesses you.
God bless. God bless.
God bless you. Okay. Yes, you can still come to my mama's house. My mama like you. It's all good. It's all good. Now, hold on. See what I did right there? That's if he still kind of likes her. And I'm not saying like I'm still trying to hit. More of, I ain't fuck you no more, but look, I like you. You're a good person. You took me. Look, you remember that time with the check? You remember that time with the checkers? And we
I mean, speaking as somebody that got out of a relationship some years ago, and I'm looking at my mama, and she's looking at me like, God bless that girl. That's about it.
I'm sorry. I know your mama. She mentioned it. She mentioned.
Oh no, it was a verification question.
Oh,
and then when I told her what happened, she's like, "Oh, God bless her."
Your mom sound like fucking what's her face, yeah? Like your boy Kiki. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I do not know who that is. I feel sorry for that woman. God
sorry
bless
for
her.
Sorry
God
for her.
bless her. God bless her. Hope you right, sis. But at this point, I don't care.
What had me rolling though is like after they get tied up, and he had the torture guide. He got the fucking truth serum injected to him. I like how she was asking him verification questions. He's like, "Harry, are we gonna die?" And his plane, "Yep."
Yeah, we're gonna die.
They're gonna either torture us or they're gonna kill us. One of the two.
She was like, I knew it.
Shut up, Harry. Shut up, Harry. I just wanted to ask. Do you love me, Harry? Yeah, I do love you. Did you kill guys? Yes, but they were all bad.
The one that get me was this nigga. I like how it went from like, do you have anything to say before I do what I do? I'm going to kill you. Okay, you're not going to do that.
You as a shield.
How you going to do that? Because the handcuffs. I came out of the house. I picked the handcuffs already. He was like, "What? Grab,
knife, snap, done."
No. Now I gotta say something, James Cameron. You didn't linger on too many gross shots or nothing. You linger on that nigga's eye long enough for me to see.
No, the one that will always get me, and Arnold has done this in 3 movies, when he gets a hook and hooks a guy and really gets up in there and drags him on the ground. It's like, shit. Like, damn. He really justified him dying.
I'm mad about I'm mad that the wasted opportunity.
What?
He could have just said,
hang
on. No, he could have said, hang on to this.
No, you could. Oh, you could have just said this. Sorry for the hookup.
I mean, look.
Also, 10 points for this. Your wife is caught. She can't get out of nowhere. Drop the gun. You drop the gun, take out another gun, and shoot him in the head. The look on her face is one of, I was supposed to die. Why am I wet?
Oh, she was, look. Women, and this is true in real life. You women, y'all can deny it all you fucking want to. If your husband/boyfriend does something that he's never done in his life, you will be turned on. Straight up. It just is what it is.
Also, big hypocrisy on women. Biggest hypocrisy on women in these opinions. This is just the biggest hypocrisy of y'all. Y'all can deny this or agree with it, whatever you want to do. It's not none of my business. But one of the biggest things that y'all kill me is that I got to hear all of this I am woman, hear me roar shit. I can do bad on my own, yada, 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 yada. Let a nigga that you like shoot somebody that was trying to harm you.
Oh, man.
This is your box. You're going to wrap it in a bow. You're going to personally hand it to the guy and say, do whatever you want. He's going to look back at you and say, bitch, we in the middle of the field and I'm married. Look. But the point is, it always kills me how women kind of hate men being men when it comes to certain things. And I understand. We're nasty.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Toxic masculinity, dude.
Yeah. But I noticed some of the most.
But if I punch a nigga in the face,
that's what I'm
boom, it's a wrap.
I noticed some of the most. Goodness, I shouldn't raise my son like this. Behavior turns y'all on incredibly. I don't understand why.
I do have to say the look on Jamie Lee Curtis on her face when her life was saved by Arnold from that drops the gun, pulls out another and shoots him. The look on her face is just pure. My throat is about to be fully open.
Man,
I don't think so.
No, it is. First of all, D,
that's the realization.
Listen.
She's going to have to open.
No. First of all, that's a bad shot. Second of all,
is it a bad shot? Because the tits say otherwise, sir.
There's two things. Number one, Chris is exactly right. And number two, there was no good shot in this. Do you know that I took at least 8 shots around this section? This is the best one. I'm mad.
Rod is right on this one. It is called Primal Lust.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Primal Lust. Thank you.
It is fully open at this point.
And here's the thing.
At this point, At this point, gentlemen, her throat has become cavernous.
And that's what I'm saying. The thing about it is that it's just a human thing.
Yeah,
it's a human thing that we got built in us.
It's like if your wife does something, it's like, God damn, like, all right, shit.
There are certain things that people do that is going to turn you on. That's very, very primal.
My hardness can only be so hard, man.
My boner can only get so erect.
Exactly. It's like, ma'am, I'm wearing straight leg jeans here. I can't have the other lady seeing this.
Madam, please. These
I
are
am
small
losing blood.
I
am losing blood and oxygen to my head as we speak.
It is
going to the other head. I am
Madam, I have an oddly shaped penis, and if it rushes to the mushroom tip of it, it's going to actually give me dizzying spells.
And I'm wearing gray joggers. Don't do this.
Gray joggers.
Hey, yo, bitch, chill. My wife in the room. It's always a nigga saying some shit like that. My wife in the room.
Oh my God! It's like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? My wife right behind you. Oh my God!
Now you gotta be thinking of happy birthday, Mr. President. Bitch, my wife is right here. Robert Kitty. All right.
Hey, man, sitting the best right here. That's some exquisite titty meat.
It is.
It really is.
I heard the great Patrice O'Neal in my brain just now.
Yes.
That.
It's that D. Is this? That's some exquisite titty meat you have there, man.
It's exquisite. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a full titty.
Hey, look, man. I am a fan of certain MacGyver ways of killing people. Him getting that fucking Exxon hose and shooting the fucking Uzi and just
thought about that once in my life. Can you do that? Yeah, you can. As long as there's a spark, that's all you need.
I had a moment of being a pyromaniac as a kid, and I grabbed one of those dollar lighters that my dad had on his dresser and got some Lysol spray. Oh shit, you can do this? Oh man, let's go!
The greatest things in the world, bro.
Oh man.
So it's pretty safe to say that Hideo Kojima saw this movie as well, and this was also a contributor to Metal Gear being created.
Too easily. Yeah, definitely.
You can kind of tell, can't you?
I mean, this is 4 years before the game even came out.
Cinema. Look, We said it before in the Metal Gear Solid 1 that podcast. Like Kojima loves him some movies. He's always wanted to be a director in some sort of way. And even when we get to Death Stranding, he has Death Stranding too. I'm kind of excited, but like laughing that they actually greenlit that shit. But anyways, like even in Death Stranding, it's cinema. And it's like shit don't make any goddamn sense, but goddamn it, you got.
He's gonna try to make the scene look good. I think in this one you can tell there are certain. I don't know. There's certain things with the actions. A lot of Metal Gear 1 and 2 really came from a lot of 90s.
That is a fitting quote, Blake. That's a high level white woman right there.
Oh, that's a high level white woman.
High level white woman.
Now, D has to say one thing. I love this movie up and down. James Cameron, why did this take 18 fucking years?
This still doesn't. This
kept going.
Hey. Fast Six said, "Hey, hold my beer."
No bullshit.
No. I got an even better question for you, gentlemen. The Uzi 9mm falling down the stairs and murdering everybody.
That was the hero of the movie.
Yeah, that was.
I could have swore I put that picture in here, man, of the Uzi flip. I had the Uzi literally upside down firing. I could have swore I put that in this on.
Funny enough, Arnold's character kind of did get turned on by it. Like, shit, my wife killed a couple of niggas.
I liked it because the AI
no look shoot.
Harris, I liked it because she fired it all, she drops it, it just starts bouncing down the whole thing. And I'm looking at this. Wow. The AI is on 2. What is going? Why y'all just running through the fire?
Sir, that is assisted mode. That's assisted mode in Resident Evil 4 remake, sir.
That was Battlefield 2020. That was Battlefield 2042 first week before they patched anything. AI, good lord.
Hey, look. I'm sorry. The assistant shit, like, no, Resident Evil 4 assisted, it's hilarious because them fucking dudes in the castle will run up on you with you have a riot shotgun aimed at their face, and they're like, ah! I'm like,
well, no, you get the one that's smart, Chris. Get the one that's smart that'll do this shit.
As though that's going to work, because the spread of the riot shotgun is still going to murder his ass. So what are we doing?
I mean, no, like, at least
D knows what I'm talking about.
Oh man, he did a slight dodge.
Still going to eat this fucking shotgun.
And they got motherfucker had V trigger on Cody doing this shit.
I'm like, spread.
Somebody get the S.
Get the S.
What the riot shotgun does, it spreads.
It's like, just that whole thing on the floor of the keys was like, first off, that is a long bridge to be fair, but at the same time, it ain't that goddamn long. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like,
now, with all that going on, there was a fight in there. Tia Carrera was in there. Now, Tia Carrera, I gotta be honest with you, Tia, you barely was in this movie. You didn't need to be in the movie. A part of me thinks that, but
James Cameron was like, we need to show women fighting.
But
let it go.
But outside that little quick cat fight you had in the car, you gave me one of the best oh shit looks ever. That's an Asian woman that knows she about to go off a bridge.
No, that is the look of a woman who knows that D has just knocked at the door.
Yeah.
That's
when
all right, look. D's gonna keep it a buck. I'm not into this. Some good looking legs, Jamie. I see you, baby.
Yeah, I mean, the calf muscles.
The calf muscles.
And
for all the freaks out there, yes, her feet.
Hey, look,
homosexuals.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Harris. I knew you was gonna say this. The feet. I'm looking in between the back of that leg.
Hey, look, the calf muscles ain't the calf muscles ain't quite Michelle Obama level, but you know.
I'm just saying, hey, real talk to all you guys that like crevices, y'all nasty. I'm just gonna be real. Yeah, show me the armpit again. Oh yeah, like y'all niggas disgusting, man.
Hey,
look,
no. For Tia Carrera, when you tell her, "Excuse me," while I whip this out.
Hey, look, me, a distinguished guy. I was looking at Tia Carrera like, come on, titty, pop out.
When Tia Carrera, no, we're keeping it to her character in this movie. When you're in the orgy and you see a black guy walk in.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yes.
That is the screen cap from Blacked.
Actually, that's terrible. You know why? It's terrible you said that, Chris. There's a black eye she has right there, so that makes it worse for D. You made that whole joke darker. You got like that whole joke is just dark now because it's like, wow.
On this episode,
Round two.
No, on the next episode of Chris, on the next episode of Black Raw.
Richard Mann comes into the stage and Tina Carrera sees it. Oh shit.
Tia Carrera's stunt ass replaced with Asia Carrera.
Chris.
Yeah.
Take it over. There you go. Thank you. Richard Mann, my nigga. Anyway.
he's the veteran of the game, man. I'm sorry.
Man,
like,
He's still working.
He's still working, man.
Hey, Rich, look at your boy. Please, two remove. I know you got the glasses on. Two remove. I know how old you are. Pluck some of them gray hairs out.
How about you just go bald like your compatriot Shawn Michaels and just...
No, I just don't want to. No, look, no, it ain't so much the baldness down. No, I'm not talking about the hair. I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Look. I know you old nigga. You ain't.
I feel Richard Mann is like my man from John Wick 4, where he's trying to beef up his 401k.
Also, here's me. Also, hey, Rich. I'm telling you that because I know your line of work, and you with the 18-year-old, and she sees that gray hair, and she goes, "Ooh, you got gray hair." You're probably like, "All right, look, you can't talk in this thing."
How about you gobble on this and don't say nothing?
Lord Jesus.
That's the police coming after me right now.
FBI, open up.
Oh, by the way, I know y'all. It's a wonderful show. This has been a
hey, look. Shawn Michaels is progressive. He's working with trans actresses. Good for him.
We don't know why God created.
No, that's the wrong one. That was the wrong one. I thought that was. I need to say it. You say he's working with what?
Trans actresses.
I beg your pardon.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Inquiring minds want to know.
See, I know Byron Long when he first got into the business. He did. I know about him. Actually, you know what? Did Sean do gay porn at one point?
Well, I mean, look, everybody. I think Mr.
I know
Marcus,
Byron Long did.
No,
So
but I'm
that's
saying
what I'm
Mr.
saying.
Marcus
I know
sat there and said that
yeah.
some dudes do dabble in gay porn because of the money for a hot second.
Yeah, because the money's really good. Really good at it. Trans, like I gotta be honest with you, female trans porn. What's the pay? No, I'm not even interested. What's the pay?
I mean, D, in an era where look, trans lives these past 3 years has been in the highlight. I gotta say, maybe the pay is actually really good.
Hey, Chris, that's nice. Look, the Brazilians are like, shut the fuck up. We have a whole industry of this.
As a straight man, I have to let you know, the going rate is you're pretty much nothing more than a human prop.
So, guys, when is the BAM podcast on the porno industry going to happen? Because I really would like to talk about this.
Wow, this is a weird interrogation question I wasn't ready for.
I'm asking these two because this is like their wheelhouse and it's kind of my wheelhouse.
Here's the funny thing.
So it's like we got to talk. The door has to open at some point. The forbidden door has to open on this.
I do like how Chris likes to ease his way into shit.
It's like this. I have a lot of knowledge on the porn industry. I don't watch porn like I used to.
Yeah,
The names I know are like the names I know at this point. I really don't know nobody. You saying Rich, you can bring up like 4 actresses.
Listen,
and I won't know it, but you might hit one where D go, yeah, I know who that is.
I blame my dad.
Listen. I mean, I understand the both of you, but myself, it's good to stay current.
So I'm vintage, so I have to bring up Hunter, Vanessa Del Rio. You know, I gotta go on that level. You know.
What were you saying, D?
What comically big titties? What like?
No,
what?
I said Heather. I was like, hey, vintage Heather Hunter. You know.
Oh, I think you said Del Rio.
I did say Vanessa Del Rio, but I said Heather
I didn't
Hunter
like
too.
nothing about her. She always
all
looked
I
like
was
she didn't
saying-
enjoy sex.
All I was
It's
saying,
like she was just
from-
making a check because she just make this face of
all
the
I
whole
was saying
time.
all I was saying from my end is it's good to stay current.
Current to me is like, my girl, Diamond, Skin Diamond.
Skin Diamond.
Yeah, Skin Diamond. That's yeah. Her and Demi Sutra. Yeah, definitely. I know.
I don't know. No, I know Skin. I don't like Skin Diamond.
I like her.
Skin
No, when I
Diamond
say current, I'm just talking about when I say stay current, I'm just talking about the ins and outs of what's going on.
I think, real talk. I just think that Skin Diamond is overrated. Like to me, she's always like one of the best black actresses, but it's like she just want to call the cops on us. Why y'all like her? Like I don't get it. I don't see what y'all see in Skin Diamond. But then again, that's me. I don't care. Whatever.
Speaking of which, Arnold gets her out of the helicopter, and I like how when they're landing, she does that scream that she's the adrenaline rush is still there, you know, and it's like, so yeah, Arnold's definitely getting laid after this.
Arnold. Hey, look, not Arnold. The character.
The character.
The character. You put a finger in there, did you?
Oh yeah, you did. Oh, he did. He
like that. And it wasn't like everybody could see you doing it. It was one of those things. I'm a husband. We know how to do it.
You mean like how the game got caught on 4K fingering his damn girlfriend in the park? The game.
Trust me.
It's the game. He wanted to be caught. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, as I was saying, trust me, it's just a tip.
It's just a tip.
And his
tip
character,
fist.
When they landed, his character did this.
Go that way and that way.
But also, you know, Tom Arnold being the best friend that he is. So did you finger Helen on the helicopter? Did you do it, buddy?
No. Hey, Chris, this is the 90s. He did that in earshot of Helen.
Pure earshot.
So did you finger her on the helicopter? God damn it, dude, she's right there, man. What the fuck, man?
My wife is right there. Can you at least wait until I get into the jet?
So they detonate the nuke and stuff that the terrorists had. 'Cause I think he had 4 nukes total. One of the nukes is when they detonated, and he had one more nuke that was actually delivered to the high rise. And I think it was a DC. Yeah, it was DC, right? Yeah, DC. Yeah, DC.
No, that wasn't DC. That was still in Miami.
Okay, Miami. Yeah, Miami.
Now, here's the one thing I will say about that scene. You just had to say this. Okay, I got where you were going for that. I got you were going with that, James. And yes, person that knows science, it'd be best if that thing blows up in the water. But I know science. We can't go in that part of the ocean for a while, can we?
About a good 20 years.
So the Cubans are still kind of crossing. Oh, you don't care. Okay.
Radiation poisoning.
Why are all these Cubans coming to America with radiation poisoning?
Actually, if you want to go,
United States have no idea.
Guys, if you want to go real dark
Son
about
of a bitch,
this,
Castro is shitting all over us.
if you want to go real dark with this, news at 11. A bunch of dead Cuban bodies washed on the shores of the Florida Keys tonight, and radiation. Yeah, radiation just wow.
Gentlemen, this is the time we go right at Castro. We'll get that son of a bitch.
No, D. Hold up, keep that picture up. Now, as I said, the United States had no involvement.
Oh, you know he was doing that shit. You know he did.
Say this.
Then what was your Harrier jet doing in our airspace? It was in clear violation. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. We had no involvement. It was not
I thought you
our
were going to say this.
aircraft.
I got you, Eris. I thought you were going to say this. I'm sorry. This really caught me. You knew it again. Right there. I can just see Charles Heston. This is the opportunity, man. I need all of us to go inside of Cuba and take back what was ours. The Bay of Pigs is back again. The Bay of Pigs part 2. We
Master-
winning this time.
Master Miller's next to him and shit. And he's like, they took it all, Snake. They took it all. We got to get it back.
Play this like a damn fiddle.
I'm sorry. Look. When we get to that is quite possibly, look, Metal Gear's always had over-the-top acting. But I gotta admit, like, Master Miller really just in desperate straits at all the shit they built, and it gets destroyed by Skull, man. He's like, they took it all, Snake. They took it all.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris Harris. I got it for you. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know where the other nuke is. You don't? Oh, well, killing you anyway. You're an embarrassment from the 1970s.
But no, I laugh because Arnold, because this is an over the top movie. He finds out his daughter got kidnapped, which I thought was genius. Because Celine, when he's looking through their wallet, he just does that whole
we
peel
didn't
back
say
the image.
nothing, so let's say it now. Hi, Elijah Dushku. Several years later, a whole lot of dudes my age will be furiously trying to masturbate, feverishly masturbating,
Including me, Buffy. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Buffy, bring it on. Buffy, bring it on.
Wait,
Jay and Silent Bob.
Wait a minute. I was just going to say best ever 2001 skin tight black suit from Jay and Silent Bob.
Also, I'm just going to put it out there. It wasn't worth sucking Seth MacFarlane's dick to do a Dollhouse. Dollhouse wasn't a very good show. Anyway,
I mean, she was in there with she was in Dark Angel alongside Jessica Alba, so it all passed.
I felt like Dark Angel. Woo, such an overrated show, but I understand. I got it. Fox had like 3 bangers. That the show you love, Eris, with Bill Bellamy and Fastlane, Dark Angel. There was another one they had at that time. It was a good show. Fox couldn't fucking afford it.
But I would say this: Elijah Dushku did fit that mold of like a tomboy girl that's actually sexy kind of thing. She had that vibe going for her. Not this movie. No, she's like 14 years old.
Feel you, but still go, baby. Go ahead now.
Did you like how she Kobe'd that snow globe into the
brush?
I know, yeah. You ungrateful little heifer.
Hey, she should have been. She should have been.
Tom Arnold had to do to find that.
I feel like she really looked like she was an extra in Camp Nowhere and shit.
She really was.
But D had the boy. Damn, that was a catchy ass song, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Nah, but I like how the overtop nature of I got to save my daughter, Harrier shit.
Bro, the fact that they knew, okay, wife is safe. We still got another 25 minutes left in this.
Because I think people forget the fact that Celine peeled back the wallet and was like, hold on. I see the husband and wife. Kid.
No.
Go to the house.
No. I gotta do the line for Breaking Bad. He peels back the photo. Wait. That was not on the manifest.
Hey, look. There was somebody in his crew that was like, I don't know, sir. We shouldn't really go over there and get the daughter. And he's just looking at him and then pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Wait, do we really got to go this far?
Yes. They said we actually got to make the movie a little bit longer. I think it's been long enough.
No, my man, his again, Indian IT guy goes undercover as a news crew.
I liked it because at least he got a kill. Gotta kill.
We gotta give him a kill.
No. He didn't just get a kill. He got aimbot assist kill.
Bruh, it was like
everything was pinpoint accuracy.
Look, he dropped that heavy ass camera, by the way, and just smooth pulled the shit out and just bam. I'm like, wow, first off, like, damn, you were able to peel off the fucking gun and drop that heavy ass 90s camera. Good job.
But you know what? But the whole little situation. So the whole other thing with the girl, his daughter does this stupid thing where she goes all the way up top.
Oh no, you forget. Funniest line ever. Yes, with this key over here, we would turn on a nuke. What
Where's
key?
the key?
The key over here. First off,
white girl running away.
No. First off, white girl. You should have ran away as soon as you grabbed the key while they were talking. You would have already. Actually, she would have already been downstairs by the time. Like, Like
you'd be shocked at how many black women are track stars when they want to sneak out with shit.
Hey, look, if that was a adopted black girl that they had, and she took that key, she would have been downstairs at like 2 blocks down the street.
She would have been already in the air ducts.
Arnold would have came in and Harry like, where the fuck's my daughter at? She's
seven. She'd have been 7 blocks down the street. Son.
This girl goes. This
Daddy,
girl,
I want that Roscoe's chicken waffles. Come down here, Daddy. I need you. What you doing? I ran.
This girl goes to the roof and climbs on the fucking. Why? But to be fair, she has common sense because he was like, little girl, just give me the key and I'll let you go. She saw through the bullshit. No, you're not. You're not. Come on. You're a terrorist. You're not going to let her go. Who are you fooling?
Dog. I like how Arnold shows up in the F-15. What is that for?
It's a Harrier jet. It's a Harrier. I just say Harrier jet.
That is a Royal Harrier.
Royal Harrier.
Shut up, Barry. We're getting to Metal Gear 2 later on this year. Don't worry, y'all. We're getting back to Metal Gear later on this year. But anyway, I like how it floated up and homie shoots down at Arnold. And I'm like, missed.
Hey, I'm just screaming as an aircraft mechanic, like, my heart, that fucking canopy.
Where I laugh because my sons are watching this with me at this point, right? Elijah falls down the nose of the plane, right, and got her hands on the window.
The canopy.
On the canopy. Here's my son. Where's the blood? Yeah.
Thank you.
There's glass everywhere. Where's your blood? Like, yo.
Dog, he gets on there, he's on the wing, and he's telling them, hey, land this fucking jet. And I like how Arnold looked at the girl like, and I'm
hold on, baby.
Oh, hold on.
This dumbass motherfucker. This dude who's standing on top of a jet with a regular AK-47 and no balance to himself is telling me to land.
All right. Can you fly? Can you fly, Bobby?
My man looked at him and said, "You're fired."
Hey, look. It's a ridiculous shot.
Shittiest, most greatest green screen shots I have ever seen in my life.
Is it just me, or is this arm like extra long?
Yeah,
like he's almost got the Alan Rickman thing going on.
But I also, like it, Eris, the finest of 1994 computers did their best to make.
He's got the Family Guy leg thing going on.
Like I said, Eris, these IBMs were humming.
But also,
I love it.
He was James Cameron was doing the close-up Black Adam flying face before Black Adam. Just FYI. My man, when he got shot with the missile, James Cameron panned that fucking camera up to his face as he's getting shot. And I gotta admit, him flying through that fucking building before he hits the helicopter.
I showed that to my son.
I love how the helicopter is just conveniently there.
I was telling this to my son.
Just to be exploded.
I was like this. All right, guys, y'all see the setup? And my son's like, yes, you're fired. My young, yes. My oldest one, they're about to hit it. Boom, yeah. My sons were like, I was like this. I know. A lot of our movies nowadays don't do it like they did, but back in the 90s, you got some
John Wick is the closest you would get to money shots like this.
Oh man, you only get like it's like that little thing was on the same equivalent of John walking out the room, picking up that one knife.
Bro, like it's oh my god. And I just love how like it culminates into this family bonding moment of terrorism, bonds them together as a family now. Now they're having family night. I declare war.
It's wonderful. Hold on, let me get the phone. Hello?
Boris and Norris.
We're on.
No, James Cameron, shout out to you for giving her the Morticia eye. She turned to the side, closed down her eyes. We're on. I'm like, I want to see movies.
I gotta be honest with you. You say that.
Movies with an S.
See, you say that. I kind of go back to the OG Ninja Gaiden when they close in the eyes, like Kind of like that. Like it ain't look, it's a dope, and that's just an 8-bit video game. And that shit
I
look
love
dope.
that too, man. How did the movie end with? Bill Paxton pissing his pants.
Bill Paxton, he took his talents overseas to do the same bullshit.
So he's a passport bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Passport Bros. Yeah, passports, man, my man, that's the greatest investment of my life. You are single in your 30s with a decent job.
That's
What you are. Stop describing yourself like you this masterful nigga that made it out the hood.
It's the video from Lower Squad. Man, you're 35, man. What are you doing? Oh, you see, you're 36. So he's like, you're 36.
Like, dog, you nick like y'all dudes kill me with that. I like it because Tyler said it in his when Tyler redid his last album, he's like, yeah, man, my passport's like the greatest investment in my life. I'm like this. Hey, Tyler, you're a millionaire. Shut up. Niggas can't leave the hood. You lucked out, and I'm glad because him, Uzi, and a couple other Bamas, I'm glad he left the hood. You also, can tell if they stayed in the hood, they would have been a problem, or we never would have heard from them, whatever it would be. Some of them, I'm glad they got up out their environment and grew up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Uzi got out the hood and finally embraced his Fallout Boy self. It's great.
Oh, man, I love it, man. That nigga said, I'm going to act like a white boy. You can't do that. Yeah, I can.
I'm rich.
Like, yeah, I can. And I'm going to go platinum. Man, no other rapper did that. Lil Wayne like this. Sure about that?
Like Lil Wayne did it playing that fucking shitty ass guitar. That's what he did.
Lil Wayne played that shitty ass guitar, and somehow I still went out and got dreadlocks. I don't know how Wayne did it. I don't know. All right. I hate it. Look. Hey, Wayne to D is the greatest rapper ever. But there's like 8 songs that I need to be burned in hell that was made by Lil Wayne during that era.
Got with that white man and got a platinum album out of that fucking song.
Hey, look, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how he did it. I'd rather that. Look, here's the funny thing.
I think I looked at Eris when that song dropped. Like, Eris, can you explain this song to me? Because
I rather. But here's the funny thing. I'd rather that
absolutely nothing.
Hey, Chris, I'd rather that than that weird Toby Keith Nelly song that came out. You know, any of the songs where it's like, I'm a black person, I'm a white guy.
Look. Nelly and Toby Keith went hard. Accidental, racist, not so much.
Was that the one with LL Cool J and the other dude? My favorite one is Joyner Lucas because he doesn't even have the nerve to get a white person. It's just a black dude saying the most negative stuff about black people to other black people. And Joyner Lucas is like, this is exactly what we need.
Here's the thing.
Hey, look, I don't have no ill will towards Joyner Lucas. I'll slap the shit out of him the first time I see him, and then we'll be cool after that. I just need to get that off because that whole video insulted me so bad. I need to get that off.
Oh,
then I can talk to him like a human being.
You know who was the biggest insult? And I love the fact that he just quietly disappeared. Fucking B.O.B.'s bitch ass.
Oh, man. You know what happened? This is what happened. He got into that beef with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Why?
Neil had that corny, but he got you with science facts. Rap back. Do you know what B.O.B. did?
What did he do?
B.O.B. then the following months later to snap back at Neil deGrasse Tyson said that he's putting a GoFundMe down to shoot a fucking satellite into space to prove that the Earth is flat. He has never been around since then. Neil deGrasse Tyson destroyed this man's whole career.
With truth and facts and science.
With truth and facts and being the corny black man that he is. I didn't see it coming either.
Kids.
Neither that white woman he was fucking. Anyway.
Kids, all that to say, kids, stay in school, get educated. And you could be like Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's about it.
Also have a father who was highly educated too. Your mom has to be an educator too. In fact, you got to be learning words at like 8. In fact, if you didn't learn a certain thing by the time you made the 8th grade, just stop.
Hey, Deion Sanders over here. You have 2 parents in your household. You see,
2 parents. Yeah. See, what I like for a black quarterback is to have a mama and a daddy. That's what I like. Man, now if you are a defender, I need you to get that dog in you. You ain't gotta have a mama. You gotta have your mama gotta have like 2 jobs. You gotta have no daddy.
Like Dion, stop talking.
Just like the
Why you doing
90s.
this on tape? Hey, hey, why you doing this on tape, man? Nah, man, that's for the fellas,
Hey.
not for the.
Hey, Bill Paxton took his talents to the fucking Europeans and almost got close to this one chick. And here's Helen's like, I don't see our target, but I do see somebody familiar.
Man, she made that nigga piss his shit. I'm like,
And
"That's
he
so
ran off.
She rolled up to him, said, I'm gonna do him right here. I said, oh, she pulled out the kiss of death. She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
wonderful, Eris."
Because that's what it was, bro. As soon as he runs away in the most Bill Paxton of Bill Paxton ways, runs off the movie. She just twists off the cap, lipstick. I'm like, of course, kiss of death.
Awesome. I hope you two have wonderful sex for the rest of your life because you're both spies. Helen would die 2 years later on. What?
I like how they just started doing the tango, and here's Tom Arnold. God damn it, the tango! You realize where this is going to lead to, right, guys? Just FYI.
Yes, you can stop listening to us have sex. You can turn off the microphone.
It's kind of crazy. So, funny enough, True Lies came out opening weekend of the World Cup. It's significant because usually anytime there's like a major sporting event on a weekend of a movie, you know, people going to the movies is kind of like very 50-50 a little bit.
Wait. True Lies came out the weekend of that?
Yep, July 15th through the 17th, 1994.
Chris, do you know what had happened that day?
What?
On that same day, we got the famous.
Oh,
and
shit.
On that same day, we got the famous. Well, it looks like Al Cowlings is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This came out on that weekend. Wow.
You know what else also happened that week? Hold on. You know what else also happened that weekend, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chris, you know the other thing that happened that weekend, and there was almost very little media coverage of it because other shit was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on the phone with. I was on the phone with Lisa, and I said, if I asked you to marry me, will you say yes?
There's this 30 for 30.
That was the weirdest 1994 timeline ever, wasn't it?
Harris. There's this 30 for 30 that came out about the OJ. It was all about OJ and the Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole episode was about how that day for sports was tremendous. And not just in sports, but what was going around in the country at the time was insane. Michael Jackson, remember, that happened like the night before or something like that. And it was like...
It was the same day.
Yeah, same day.
It was the same day.
Because it was so much stuff happening at the same time.
So much
that man could not get any media coverage because of OJ.
Wasn't something happening in Bosnia at the time too, or something like that, Chris?
I think so.
Something was going down in Bosnia. It was so much in one day. Wow. Okay, that's fun.
But here's the thing. So there were a lot of movies. First off, True Lies was number one that weekend. It beat out Forrest Gump, which was on its. It was only 2 weeks in.
Wow. That's pretty good.
It beat out Lion King, which came in at number 3, and Lion King was on its 5th week at this point.
I was about to say Lion King was already in by then.
It beat out Angels in the Outfield, it opened the same weekend as True Lies, and Angels Outfield came in 4th.
You want to know how? You know what? Here's a funny thing for that. I know all this because when I went to see Angels in the Outfield in the movie theater, I remember seeing the advertisement for Forrest Gump that was coming out weeks earlier. A week before, I went to see The Lion King. And I remember seeing advertisements with True Lies everywhere. So I vividly remember this 1994. Actually.
Another big movie. Speed came in at number 5. Speed was on its 6th week.
It's Speed, and y'all, this was ridiculous because Speed was the movie that made Keanu Reeves a superstar.
Him and Angela Bullock.
And that also was a movie that Dennis Hopper got a second breath of life.
That was after Super Mario Bros. Because was that after Super Mario before?
It was after, and he was already. Look, here's the thing: Dennis Hopper always had work at that time, but doing Speed jolt him up just a little bit more. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was it. God, I remember that speed.
I Love Trouble, which is the movie with Julia Roberts. That was a big one.
Mhm.
That was on its third week. Blown Away, which this is an interesting one because this is a Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones, Irish terrorist. Yeah, that was named. That was part of Blown Away. It was that was interesting. The Shadow, which I kind of low key like.
I hate The Shadow. Ooh, I hate that movie.
Out of I would say out of all the
hate's a strong word, but I don't like it.
I would say this: out of all the pulp films that came out in the '90s, The Shadow is lower on my list because I will still put Dick Tracy and the other movie with Billy Zane.
I was about to say Dick Tracy and the Fan was probably the best.
Yeah, the Dick Tracy and the Fan were like my top like pulpy movies from that era, and like The Shadow is below because it's like The Shadow didn't really hit compared to like The Phantom and Dick Tracy did. It just didn't do it for me. I respect it, but it just didn't. Rocketeer, that's the other one that's like tops for me.
Yeah, that was another one too.
And then Wolf, which is I think that was the Jack Nicholson movie, if I remember correctly.
What?
Wolf. That was Jack Nicholson.
That was
another big one.
That was Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. I vaguely remember the advertising trying to make it out to be way sexier than what it was.
I'm supposed to believe Jack Nicholson is sexy. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer, sure.
At that point in his career, hell no. But he too, because this show you a lot of the sexism that still goes on in Hollywood to this day. Oh, Jack he's turned into a silver fox. But what about me? I'm just 39 years old. Shut up, Granny.
But also, Jack Nicholson, to kind of tie into what you were saying about sports, he was always that dude that was on the sidelines at the Lakers game.
Yeah, he was still out there doing that all the way.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was still Jack Nicholson at that point, man. So,
but then round out number 10, the Flintstones.
Yeah, a movie that I seen, not in the movie theaters.
I saw it in the theaters. That was an interesting time because that movie made money. It was just like, wow. John Goodman, you and Rick Moranis carried the shit out of this fucking movie. And Rosie O'Donnell, to be fair.
No, Rosie was barely in the movie. Don't do that.
Okay. Well, John Goodman and Rick Moranis carried that fucking movie.
There you go.
There you go. But that, like I said, that's 1994 right there. That is peak 94.
And True Lies was great, man. And True
The
Lies.
fact that it beat Forrest Gump, though, because Forrest Gump was like a fucking monster.
But remember, Forrest Gump stayed in the movie theater way longer than True Lies.
But this is Forrest Gump on his second week.
Yeah, but remember, Forrest Gump stayed in the movie theater for about 2 months, man. When that came out, that was a monster hit. It was literally a monster hit. It stayed in the movie theaters longer than it should have, man. Any movie now that is good has any weight to it, if it's there a month later, that means it was supposed to be there for a whole month. You know what I mean? So
I found it interesting though because there's a True Lies TV show that's on there. Tom Arnold pops up in that show. I heard it's actually not bad. I need to probably watch it.
I see mixed stuff, so I can't tell you on that.
That's what I say. I heard it's not bad. It's not like blowing people's minds away and shit, but it was kind of interesting. It's like to me, I think, and it's weird because I think the show kind of plays itself seriously, but I think
there he is.
But I think to do True Lies as a TV show, you have to play up the comedy aspect. You have to. I just think that's the. Because at that point now, because if you go
too seriously and try to do way too much with it,
you try to play
serious and all the rest of that.
But if you go serious, it's going to end up being like Mr. and Mrs. Smith Part 2. That's all it's going to
be. Ever since this movie, every time they try to do a pairing like that, it has turned into that. You know what I mean?
But the only comedy ones that they've done recently was that Tom Cruise was
Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
It was, but I'm gonna say Night and Day with Tom Cruise and what's her face.
Night and Day was supposed to do it, but like I said, they always have pairings like this. You know what I mean? But I think Night and Day was a little bit different because that wasn't husband and wife; it was stranger and daring man.
Sir,
we had a bunch of them.
Correction, it was Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise with what's her face in
Come on, Romancing the Stone was an example of that, and that was just Michael Douglas being Michael Douglas in the 80s.
Gordon Gekko on his treasure hunt.
Anyway, so this is up to Eris. Eris, it's time for you to choose. Do we do the must-do? Do we do a comedy, the audible, or the do-over? And I like to put it out this for you, Eris. whatever you pick, this is your pick. Whatever you pick is going to be an Eris pick. So do you want to do the audible, the do-over, the comedy, or the must-do?
You have 10 seconds.
Wow, don't do that.
Sorry.
Trust me.
Must do.
Must do?
Yeah.
All right. How am I do this?
Oh, boy.
I had something set up for this. I thought I did. Actually, I did. Talk. You bitch! We are doing one of Eric's favorite movies. Back in 2016 or 15, not really sure the year, me and DJ Sue on the Band podcast did all of these movies in one sitting. Now we're making it official on 3 Black Geeks. We're going through each one.
Stop.
Child's Play.
Especially after a very successful TV, like 2-season run TV season.
So is it getting another season or is it done?
I think it's getting another season.
It's definitely getting another season.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's either getting another season or they're going to jump straight to doing a fresh movie.
Fun thing, when me and Eris did the first time, of course, the 4 movies were out. No, the 5 movies were out. 5, yes. Seed of Chucky. Seed of Chucky was out. That's as far as it went. And remember, we were hearing news that they were going to do a new one.
Yeah,
at that time
they brought it, and they brought it back in spades. Holy shit!
So not only do we have
Curse
5,
of Chucky was so damn good.
So not only do we have 6 movies of Chucky,
7
movies of Chucky, we have a TV. So we're going to figure out what the fuck we're going to do with it.
Are we counting?
So we count
the remake. Is that what
no? That doesn't.
No. But I will tell you this, Chris. We're definitely doing the first 3. Actually, the first 4. But I that's all I can tell you. But you know who's in? You know what I'm in the mood. But you know what I'm ready for? That third one's going to be a 3BG classic. But this next one's going to be a classic too because it's Child's Play and it's Eris's bread and butter, and we're going to have fun with that shit next week.
I am quarterbacking this bitch.
Yes, you are, nigga. This is your day. Anyway, y'all. That's enough True Lies. We're about to clock in 3 hours. I need to go to sleep, and we need to go to sleep.
Yes, I do.
Holla at y'all, yeah.
Peace.
Hey.